Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. As my boy would say, right? The hand of one is the hand of all. And you got to understand, right? Their game is set up to benefit them. But when they want to get you out of the game, they going to get you out of the game. Like in those situations, right? It's certain people that she was dealing with that was planning to be her friend, and that she had relationships with for years. But when this situation came about, right, they turned on her. And this is how the game go. You might think you doing something 1 minute, but then the next minute, they at your throat. But you can't see this shit when you going to school for this type of stuff. Certain things in life, right, we're misled about to make us look at it a certain way. But when you get involved with it, it's a total different situation. These people have it designed to make the people on the outside look at it as if it's justice, that they're doing justice. Because you might see some serious crimes being committed and they're prosecuting certain crimes, lawyers are defending certain crimes, judges are presiding over certain crimes. So you might look at it as in, this is justice. But this is a numbers game to them. In life, anything that you do a lot of, you get used to it. You get numb to it. You stop thinking about the real benefit of it as you getting into it. You start thinking about how your numbers is going to look. And sometimes you get beside yourself. Sometimes you can't see that you might be the fall guy. Fanny should have never got up there and start talking. You got to know when to plead the fifth. You got to know when not to talk. If you're accused of anything, and she knows this, because I'm sure she's good at it because she got in that position. But sometimes you get big-headed. But if you're accused of anything, you don't go out and explain yourself. You don't take it upon yourself to try to let people know what you did, what you didn't do. The facts of whatever's on the table is going to show. So by what you saying to try to justify when things come out, all it does is enhance the things that come out. All it does is make people put a perception of the situation how they want to put it. And from you saying what you saying, they're going to enhance the thought as you did something wrong, even if you didn't do nothing wrong. And she knows this because as a prosecutor, their job is, regardless of the situation, if a person was wrong or right, they're to prosecute the situation. They're to make you look like you wrong. Regardless if you wrong or if you right. This is their job. A job they took on to destroy others, no matter if it's right or wrong. If they see that you were right in the situation and you didn't do nothing wrong, they don't want to come out and say they made a mistake, because it makes their point of view and their job look bad. It makes them look like they don't know what they're doing, because their main objective is to prosecute stuff. It's the system now. The system ain't designed to benefit nobody. It breaks up people's households. Families get separated. But people continue to involve themselves in that system. They're willing to call on that system when the people that come out to you, they got a job to do. Report the situation. If it's right or if it's wrong, they don't care. They got a job to do. They get fired from the job, they don't contact you no more. She get fired from being a prosecutor, she's not pushing the issue on any more cases. This is the game. But the mind of the human is manipulated to believe things that are not real. This is our daily process. Whatever they come up with us for us to believe is presented to us to look at a certain way to manipulate the brain. But when people talk about positive things, right, that get you to understand some things, I understand that those are not the things that people want to hear. People want to hear negative. So being as though that it's a lot of negative going on in the world, that's what excites the world, man. It's exciting people that she's in the situation she's in. And as she'll say, she's not on trial. Trump's on trial. They don't even care about what Trump going through right now. All they care about is the person that was putting the pressure on Trump is now in a situation that she's probably going to lose her position because she was forced out there to pursue something and didn't reveal her relationship with the prosecutor that she put in position. And as they see it, she was dealing with the prosecutor before she put him in position to go at Trump. How crazy is that? It's their game. We just in the game. And they expect us not to have any knowledge of the games they play. But it's a little harder for these people when you got the people that are in your game coming up against you. Because they have the same exact knowledge that you have. As in, the regular person that is running through the world, they don't have the knowledge that they have. Because they don't want to take any time out to research anything. They don't want to look anything up. All they want to do is listen to the news that's being presented at a high level. When them news outlets start saying things, that's all people want to listen to. They automatically presume what they're saying is right. When it's a game, man. These are the things that it'll never be understood. It'll only be a select few of people that'll understand that out of the population in the world. They know that the world isn't that smart to understand to pay attention to this stuff. They know what things to put in position to distract us. That's why the weed is legal now. That's why everywhere alcohol is promoted. Because they understand the things that'll distract us. These things will keep us suppressed, keep us in a daze. And it'll be hard to understand these angles, how these people come. These people in those rooms play a lot of games. And they real cocky with it. They know how to play the game. But for the average person, you can't understand the game they're playing. When you're in a situation and they know that you don't know, and they feel that you're at their feet, they're going to use you as if you don't know and you're at their feet. They're going to feed you whatever they want to feed you. They're going to tell you what they want to tell you. And if you try to go against them, they're going to make it look to you as if you don't know what you're talking about. They're going to make it look to you as being as though that they went to school. They're the only people that understand this. Because that's what they're taught. And from their observations of dealing with people, they see that it's been working out thus far. But you got this select few that'll come through the door and know what they're talking about. And they don't like that. You got to always understand this, right? This is their game. The lawyer, criminal defense attorney, the prosecutor, which is a lawyer, the judge, which is a lawyer. They all go to the same school. They all study the same law. The only time they're going to beef with each other is if it's inside beef. They're going to play the game as it's played, but the only time that it's going to be real beef is when it's inside beef. And these people that are charged in Trump's situation, there's some people that's connected to some people. And they're lawyers trying to make a name for themselves. They want to put some pressure on Fannie to make sure that they let her know that you just like us. And now we get a chance to come at you. So she should have just kept quiet in the situation. She should have never tried to explain herself at all. If they going to dismiss her, they going to dismiss her. But explaining yourself never helped you. in a court proceeding. You trying to convince who? When the game is already there. She gonna see though, because eventually they gonna come out with a verdict on if they gonna dismiss her or not, which they probably are, because she has some inconsistencies in the story. And that's all you need is one. If they can pinpoint one inconsistency, you look bad. And we are human. Every human makes a mistake. Nobody's perfect. Some people make blatant mistakes where they really don't care, so I don't know if you can call it a mistake. They just do what they want because they feel they got a certain kind of power. And in these situations, right, all them people, right, feel like they got a certain kind of power because the world is ran off the law. The world is ran off the law. The structure is based off the law. So when these people got law degrees, they look down on everybody else. Everybody else to them is beneath them. Because they hold a certain certification. And only people that been through these certain procedures recognize that. If you ever had a conversation with an attorney about your loved one or yourself in a situation, pay attention how they talk to you from when you retain them till after they got your case or after they're doing a case for your family. When you retain them, it's all love. They want to embrace you to get your money. After they're retained, when you ask questions, they want to dismiss you. They really don't want to give you the answers you want. In the prosecutor situation, if you make a statement for the prosecution, they're going to be your friend until their case is over, until they get their case satisfied. But if you try to come up to them after that, they're going to dismiss you. It's the design of the game. You're used for benefit. After you don't benefit them anymore, what are you? There's nothing left for you. And you can see that's how they treat you. Because anytime I ever been in a situation and I hired an attorney, and this is from my personal experience, and this is facts. When I go to hire them and I sit down with them, I'm embraced with love. After I retain them, if I question any judgment that they have, I'm responded as if I don't know anything about the law. Well, you can't do this because you don't know the law. You can't do this because this is the law. But if you go down and research it and bring it to their attention, no, this is what I researched. Oh no, you're looking at it wrong. because they feel that they're above the law. They don't feel that you have the ability to be able to research and comprehend. So they're going to feed you what they want to feed you. Pay attention, man. If you hire these people, you got to know that you got to do your own homework. You have to research, because they're friends up there. And in situations, it'd be a favor for a favor. You get me this plea deal, I'll get you that plea deal. I done had instances where an attorney would tell me, you're going to jail. Fire the attorney, and then someone else says, here goes probation for you. And then you don't take the probation, the case gets dismissed. But when you hire these people and you get involved with these people, the justice system, you got to know it's a numbers game. There is no justice. Knowing that they'll mislead you and tell you something that's not true, they don't care. Why would they? Because you have no knowledge of it. If you had knowledge of it, you wouldn't be coming to them. That's how they looking at it. If you knew what's going on, you wouldn't be coming to them. And most of the time, people of color, they look at you like you don't got no sense anyway. When you get in trouble, they look at you like you guilty, you don't have any knowledge, so you're going to end up taking a plea. You don't have the ability to fight. And eventually, right, I'm going to talk more about some personal situations that I've had. And I'm going to talk about the personal situations and who I've had it with. Because the people need to understand that the system isn't designed for justice. It's designed about numbers. Who got the biggest numbers? Because when these people get put in position, they get put in position off of their reputation. They don't get put in situations because they did the right thing. They get put in situations in position because of the numbers that they get. If they got a high volume of convictions, then they want them in position. If they're being fair with people, they don't want you in position because they don't want fair. They want numbers. And this is at all levels of that. And then from my opinion, right, I think it comes a point where the attorneys already know that they working to get you plea deals. If you don't have a personal relationship, and I mean personal relationship with the attorney, don't expect the attorney to really fight for you because they don't know you. Why would somebody that doesn't know you go out their way for you? Because you who you are? Because you think you somebody wherever you from? Negative. They don't care about you, man. And she was a attorney before. She's represented people. And I think she's represented people that were connected to the YSL case. She was on that side of the field. Now she on the prosecution side of the field. But you got to understand this, right? A lot of the attorneys, they go to school for all these years. They not making no money like that. Just because you go to school for law doesn't mean you making money. You got to get with the program. That's with anything. If you don't fall in line in certain situations, you're not going to eat like that. And as she said on the stand, she had some financial issues. Just because you become attorney don't mean that you are going to be rich. You know how to financially handle your income. That doesn't mean anything. And they got us thinking that all the lawyers is eating. All the lawyers are financially stable because they come to work with a suit on every day. When a lot of them got to work through the public defender's office to get that public defender money. Because their private practice ain't going like that. It's the game, man. Now, I done paid attention to this game now. And I understand that they are all together. I understand that. And the only time that they going against one another if it's inside beef. These people that are in Trump's indictment, they have personal relationships with those attorneys. So now that they got personal relationships with those attorneys, they're going to fight for their friends, for their people. So now that makes it inside beef. Because they don't care about Fannie like that. Yeah, they all attorneys and they all in the same field, but they got personal relationships with these people. And in the world, it's everybody eat everybody. That's what the world is. When you think you got friends in the world, you don't have friends. It's everybody eat everybody. Because if it comes down to somebody losing something for you, or in their world, if they can take you down to get rep, they gonna do it. It's people in that world that want to say, hold on, I want to take her down to say that I did it. I want the rep to say that I shook Fanny up. It's people in that world that's their motive, man. We sitting over here just listening to what they saying, going off what these people saying. And we come up with these ideas of what we think it is from what's presented to us, which they do with big cases. It should be against the law to talk about anybody's situation as in through the court letting outside people in if a person isn't convicted of something. They post you inside the newspaper without you being convicted of something, right? And everybody looks at the newspaper and the mainstream media as if it's true. So when they put an image out about somebody, it's automatically presumed that you did it. And they pick the same people, which is the jury, 12 people that already seen this information on TV, on the internet. They pick these same people to judge you in these situations. The only way you got a shot, right, is if you convince a jury that these people might be lying. But the design of when they put this shit out to the world, right, it's already presumed as you did it. They know how to send that shockwave out there to make it already look like you did it. You guilty. And if you pay attention, right, it's always the people that's around you that are used against you. Stop befriending everybody. Stop embracing everybody. You can't save nobody. It's everybody for themselves out here, man. The people that you embrace and you say that you trying to uplift and you trying to be here for, those are the same people that's going to turn on you. Somebody across the other side can't turn on you because they not next to you. It's always the people in your circle. You see how they say with her, right? It was somebody that was cool with her for 30 years. So she tried to break it down like, nah, we wasn't cool that long. I just knew her for 30 years. But she done went out with the girl. She done moved in the girl's house. She done done all this kind of shit. Now the girl done flipped on her. It's the people close to you. Those are the people that's going to destroy you. It ain't nobody across town. How somebody across town going to destroy you when they not next to you? It's the same people you let in your house. The same people that you embrace. The same people that you share a plate with. Those are the people that's going to destroy you. Because a lot of time, those are the people that have envy against you. Those are the people that are mad that they not living like you. And when that switch turn on in people, right? You won't know until it's a time when they can benefit from showing you who they really are. They want to be looked at like they did something. You got to watch people, man. these things you won't really know though until that time happens. That's why with me, I ain't embracing nobody. I can see, and from experience, how people would turn on you. People close to you now. That forgive and all that shit, that shit can cost you. Cost you your life. And you only get one shot at life. You got to make the best of this thing. You got to make the best of this thing, man. Because ain't no restart. Ain't no let me try it again. That first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again, only happens to a certain extent. The older you get, the less time you get to do that. Especially if somebody trying to alter your entire life, which she's doing, now they doing it to her. Somebody encouraged her to go at Trump. Like she said, she can't go home. She got a house that she pays a mortgage on, and she can't go home. She got to walk around with security 24/7, and now you got the world coming at you. Is that a kind of job somebody want to go to school for? Is that how somebody really want to live? You went from a defense attorney to a prosecutor to destroy other people's lives. Now they trying to destroy your life. That ain't no sense of peace. I don't want nothing to do with nothing like that. A lot of things that they make look to us like are a big accomplishment in life, right? You don't have no peace through it. You miserable. You working through misery your entire existence on earth for what? For the simulation we in? What sense does that make? To work through your whole existence of life in this simulation to be miserable. The goal is to be happy. That's the goal. And these people in these positions, in these jobs, they not happy at all. If you ever had conversations with these people, ever been in those situations, they not happy. Ain't no happiness in that. It's a daily job that you dedicated to deal with the law. On the attorney side or the prosecutor's side or the judge's side. But they designed to make us look at these things like that's something spectacular. It's spectacular to be in that field. It's a big accomplishment to destroy others when maybe they might not be right, or maybe they might be right, but you want to make them not right for your number game. This is the game. This is the design. But I see it though. I got it now. Out of all my life, being in different situations, I got a better understanding of this thing now. And I plan on never putting myself in that situation with them people. That's my plans, as in I just want to live the remainder of my life in a happy sense and staying out of them people's business. But what I ain't going to allow them people to do is to take advantage of me. Because a lot of people out there are getting taken advantage by that system. Because you put somebody in position to defend your life. And you got to understand this, right? If you hire an attorney, right? Once you hire the attorney, you can't talk no more. You can't fend for yourself. So if the attorney is trying to throw you under the bus, that's what's going to happen. If you hire an attorney and you see something in the case and you instructing this attorney to do this way, he can tell you no. He can even see that you right. But being as though that you hired him, you can't speak through the court. You got to fight like hell to get your point across to the court. You got to fire this person. You got to go through so much to get your point across, because they might got plans on sending you on up the river. Because they understand that it's their game and you might not have no knowledge. And if you do, they want to make it seem like you don't understand what's going on with the game because it's their game. It's deep. It's deep. And I'm sure there's plenty brothers out there that done had the experience that I had. When you go to hire an attorney and the attorney tell you he can violate your constitutional rights. Not saying it in those words, but tell you what he's not going to do because he doesn't have to do it. But in all actuality, he has to do it. But he's violating your constitutional rights. These people, right, they took an oath to uphold the Constitution. And a lot of them break it. It just don't get called on till somebody in their system is able to point it out. Because if you try to point it out, they're going to talk around you because you ain't go to school for what they went to school for. So you don't understand it. You don't got no knowledge of what they got going on because you ain't go to school for it. This is how the game is designed. And when you start pointing things out, right, they want to make it look like you don't have a clue. So it's important in situations, right? If you're going through something out there, do your research. And when you do your research, stick to what you're saying. Don't allow them people to influence you and manipulate you to play to their game. It's plenty of people that's in jail right now, right? That didn't commit the crime. But they were convinced by their attorney, what the prosecutor said, and then the judge telling them, this was your best option to do this. You made a smart decision. There's plenty of people sitting in jail right now under them circumstances. But do you think that they in a rush to clear the people's names? Get them people back in court? Nah, it's a numbers game. You mess with their numbers when things gotta be reversed. And they not doing no homework, man. They not doing no homework. They're using the people around you to make whatever they want to make up. It can be a person around you that'll willingly lie. Totally lie. But what they'll do is they'll influence them that the best thing to do is go against whoever they need you to go against. It'll help you out. And you could be lying. Just how I was watching on the Vlad show when they said Sammy the Bull was asked about, and he's a rat, he was asked about saying something about Trump. The game, though. If he was close enough to Trump and was willing to say something, even though he wasn't that close, but if he was willing to say something, they was going to use it against that man. Who is this for, though? When these things happen, right? Who is it for? Who is running it, whereas though we are so manipulated to go against each other? Who's at the top of that? Is that God? Because I don't know who's at the top of that. Because people use God so strong, right? So is that God, whereas though people are manipulated to go at other people? Or is that the so-called the devil? Because people have their thoughts on God and the devil because these are the things that we were taught, not understanding that we were taught these things for a reason. And in my situation, right? I'm going to say about my situation, right? I got the understanding, right? And I got the understanding that a lot of people that scream God are constantly doing wrong in life and expecting someone still to protect them from their wrongdoings. Pay attention to that now. Because me, I cleaned my life up, right? On a positive note. And I ain't screaming none of that. And things been going right for me. Totally. I ain't screaming none of that. Because I'm paying attention to everybody that's screaming that ain't living right. But they're trying to manipulate themselves that no matter if they're living right or not, that somebody's still going to oversee them and protect them through any ill intent that they're doing. But I came to see that if I redirect my thinking, redirect my actions in life, without all that extra thought, things been going positive for me. But once I incorporate the wrong things around me, I might have a period of time where things will go good, but then it's bound for something bad to happen. With these people in them legal system and that legal world, that's what they doing. They living foul because they know that they got the upper hand on that system, right? And then eventually, some out the bunch is getting picked out. When it's your time to get hand pulled, because all of them done something wrong. It's human beings, man. These people are not robots. They're human. But we tend to put these people, right, at the level of above the level of life. They can't do no wrong. People really think that everybody in position doesn't do anything wrong until they do. These people is human. They do something wrong. They do something. And it's like with Fanny, right? People think she's not going to have sex. She's a woman. She got hormones just like any woman, any man has. Everybody got hormones, right? She's going to have sex, but they're not understanding that she can't interact with people like that. So she has to have sex with people she works with. This is how life goes. It's commonly to have sex with people you interact with. Because if you try to talk to somebody, right, the first thing they say is, I don't know you. So of course they're going to feel more comfortable with having sex with somebody they work with. Of course. They're going to feel comfortable with that. But I'm like, people don't see it that way. It's like when you get in these situations, you supposed to be a straight robot. But they know you're not going to be a robot, so it gives ammunition, right? For them to have a reason to come down on you when it's time to come down on you. Everything is designed for when it's time for you to have a problem, it's easy for them to make a problem out of you. It's laws and rules made every day. So everything is designed to come down Whenever it's time to come down, when they wanna put the pressure on you, it's gonna happen. When they want to destroy you, they gonna destroy you, man. And I'm like, I get the understanding though that it's their game. It's their game, man. I got it now. I used to think like certain people in certain position care about you in their position. When I get the understanding that, nah, people don't care like that. People that care, they show you that they care. People that don't care will show you that they don't care. Easy. But a lot of times we block that shit out because we want to see what we want to see. Not really what it is. You get to making yourself believe that it's something that it's not. With a lot of things in the world, man. You make yourself believe that it's something that it's not. Just to get through these days. Pay attention to how fast life ends for a person. They got us thinking that the people still can connect with you up there when their soul gone. When you here on earth, right? If somebody don't want to talk to you, they way the fuck wherever they at. They not talking to you. They not connecting with you then. So you think when somebody pass away, automatically their soul is connecting with you and want to communicate with you. The manipulation of life, man. The manipulation of life, man. I'm just glad I got a better understanding of it, man. It's a blessing, man, to have an understanding of it, man. Because this shit fake. It's real fake, man. But it's designed to look real. Hey, man. That's just how I'm feeling today with that situation, man. I was thinking about that, man. I said I'm going to go live and talk about that, man. Because I can see a lot of people don't understand it. And, you know, I'm a little guy right now in this field. But eventually, my voice going to carry. Because of the knowledge that I got, the experience that I got, and I got a lot of stories I'm going to talk about eventually. I got a whole lot of stories I'm going to talk about, man. The game is rigged. It's rigged. The world is influenced to love drama. I might gotta start creating a little drama. Honestly. I might gotta start creating a little bit of drama and friction. That's why Charleston White got so big. Because when he was talking that real stuff, nobody was listening. So he had to create the friction to come back with the real stuff. And I'm thinking, I'm sitting back plotting. I'm plotting. how I want to do this. Because I'm spitting straight facts about things and the message ain't out there yet. So I might gotta create that controversy to get people paying attention so that people can see that they want to look, and then I got to turn it back around. It's life. You know, I'm getting my watch time up though. I'm there though. I'm halfway monetized. Almost all the way there. So, you know, I gotta keep at it, you know what I'm saying? Keep going, man. My time coming. But regardless of anything, right? I'm gonna keep my peace. I ain't allowing nothing to steal my peace. For me to get to this point, whereas though I got 14 months, no smoking, no drinking. That shit feel good. Body clear. Soul pure. And you know, time is coming whereas though I'm going to put these situations out here that I'm going through with these attorneys and all this stuff that I'm going through. I'm going to put it out there. That's why I be talking on this stuff with Fanny. But I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put the attorney out there. I'm going to put everything out there eventually so that people can see how their game is played. And I got proof. They try to have me fall victim to the game. But what I did was I took the time out to study. I took my time out to do my own research. And I started to understand that it's a game that they play. The game is rigged. And by me doing my own research, I was able to pinpoint how they handle us. This is how they handle us though. But they only handle the people that don't know. The ones that do know, they try to sweep it under the rug. And you know, if you're in a situation, right, and they sweep it under the rug and be like, all right, it's over for you, most of the time, people don't want to say nothing about it. They just happy they made it through the situation. Not knowing that you got constitutional rights. And these people will violate your constitutional rights and don't care when they took an oath to uphold the Constitution. These people take an oath to uphold the Constitution, and they feel that if they want to violate it, they don't care. You got to prove that they violating your constitutional rights. So is the oath really taking an oath? It only means something when somebody inside their system is challenging it. You as a public citizen that's just there going through something, it don't mean nothing when you address it. Because it's their system. Now, if they got somebody inside the system addressing it, they want to listen. Because you don't went to school for what they went to school for. You're a part of them. So it's cool for them to fight amongst each other. And if they take somebody out, oh well. you got took out the game. That's the design, man. You can't see it though from being on this side of the field, man. You really can't see it though, man. It's a lot of games, man. For real. Yeah, it's a lot of games, man. For real.
Governor Brian Kemp is revealing he was interviewed by special counsel Jack Smith's office.
So this questioning was related to former President Donald Trump's attempt to overturn the 2020 presidential election results.
Really didn't last that long. I mean, I basically told them the same thing I told the special grand juries, that I followed the law and the Constitution and answered all their questions truthfully.
You may remember in 2022, Governor Kemp testified to a special grand jury in Georgia as part of a separate investigation. Former President Trump and Kemp have been at odds since the Republican governor refused to overturn the election results. Trump has pleaded not guilty to those charges against him.
Well, during his interview with CNN, Governor Kemp talked about the recent hearings on Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, and Georgia's 2020 election interference case. Specifically, if the public will accept the findings of the investigation if Willis is allowed to continue in her role on the case.
6 months, 8 months ago, I never thought this case would go to trial before the election then. And I think most people think that's the case now. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't think voters should get too distracted on all of this and just stay focused on what's at hand going into November and let Judge McAfee make his ruling.
Now, if you missed any of DA Willis's fiery testimony, you can watch it on demand on the 11 Alive Plus streaming app. It's on the front page. All you have to do is download the app. It's free. You can download it on your Roku.
Yeah, they on Fanny, man. Yeah, they all on Fanny, man. It definitely ain't looking good for her. I tell you that right now. They trying to hold it on Trump from every angle. This what happen when you want to be top dog in the world. When you want to be top dog in the world, it's all about who can destroy the top dog. That's why when you see people like Jay-Z, them type of people, right? They stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because they already
You saw
know.
some problems with her testimony the other day too. So how did you, what jumped out at you?
First thing is, she might not have had to testify in the first place. When she walked in, threw the sheaf of documents down on opposing counsel's table, put hand on hip, walked up with attitude, doing snake charm thing with her neck. At that point, the lawyers for the DA's office were arguing that she did not need to testify. She decided to override those lawyers. And one important aspect of this case is she was not on trial. She was merely being a witness at that point. And then she put herself into a position where you have the spectacle of the chief prosecuting officer for a major American city, Atlanta, needing to take the Fifth Amendment. So, one of the things that's interesting is that she had given evidence that there was a tax lien on her home. Now, to clear those up, you have to deal with some affidavits and satisfy IRS that you should be placed on an installment payment plan, all right? Then she's talking about she's got $15,000 in cash in the house. Then we have all of these cash transactions that should have been receipted and recorded. They weren't. You have the 50.
So now that she's on there detailing business that she didn't have to detail, they're going to use all that against her. They're going to use all that against her. Certain things you shouldn't say. You might want to clear the air up about something, but everything don't need to be said, man. People don't understand that. She knows that though. But she's in a situation where she don't want to get removed. So she thinking about justifying when she knows that anything you say can and will be used against you. And she's there for a witness, but your witness testimony can be used against you to make a criminal proceeding.
One case she talked about, she got out and she used that for campaign purposes, but that was taxable income once she removed it from the account. She didn't report that. So we've got a real live mess going on here in terms of tax fraud, tax evasion, and that kind of thing. We've got a specter of money laundering here that raises itself. We have a number of issues that she brought out. Nobody had developed them before, that actually, ironically, put her under the spotlight that comes from the Georgia RICO statutes that she's proceeding against Mr. Trump under. So my, you get on the stand and you were prosecuting somebody and you blurt out stuff that under oath, recorded, everybody looking, it makes you look like you need to be prosecuted for the same statute. Now, on the thing that people are getting sidetracked on, well, she had this affair, it just happened. You know, they ran into each other on the job. No, she had this affair going before he got brought in as a special prosecutor. Well, it really doesn't make any difference, because if she was dealing with him before he got appointed, she should have approached the judge in camera and advised him of his or her ethical conflict. And if it developed afterwards, as soon as it did, she should have walked in and talked to the judge in camera. And that means.
So, regardless of the situation, right, she should have still told the judge that she had a relationship with the guy. That's what makes her look real bad. Because now that this is all coming out, even if she had the relationship before she pointed him as the prosecutor or after that you had a relationship with the guy. So it's like when you in these type of jobs, you got to be celibate. You can't really mingle with the people when all actuality they do it anyway, but Trump is high profile. So he going to look at any angle he can to make an issue. And she should have known that.
In his chambers confidentially about it and giving him the option of saying, well, he's got to go because you're signing off on his claims for reimbursement. So you do have some say in what's going on. And because of what you said about your intentions toward Mr. Trump before the election even occurred, we needed an independent counsel. So this is bad. Now, if the court said, well, I think you can stay on, but we're going to have to reveal this to the other side, she might have had second thoughts and said, well, okay, we'll let it go. And some other DA's office can come in and go through all of the changes relative to this case. But I want to have it so badly, I'm just got my hooks in it. I'm not going to let it go. I don't tell. So either way, if it started before he got on as special prosecutor or it started after he was already on, the affair I'm talking about. It's bad because she should have brought it to the court's attention.
Regardless of beginning or after, she was supposed to let it be known that she was dealing with the man. So if they can pinpoint that this happened before she appointed him as the prosecutor, they gonna make it look real bad. And then that he made way more money than everybody else. So I'm looking at it like, regardless, she gonna be doomed with the situation, because she should have told the judge to give the other side the opportunity that she was messing with the guy, but she didn't do that.
It's a very good point. Let me just stop you there, just to organize the thoughts for the audience. I'll take them in reverse order. That's a very good point about how she should have gone to this judge once the affair started, by her own admission. You know, we have reason to believe it started long before she hired him. But let's say they're right that it happened in 2022 after she brought him on board. No question at that point, she was paying him well above what the other prosecutors were making that she had brought in. And she was certainly paying him well above what any prosecutor in her DA's office was making. So by any measure, more than people who worked as DAs under her were making. And she was enjoying the fruits of that labor. There's no.
And you got to look at it like that too. If she's having a sexual relationship with this guy and he's making more money than everybody else, everybody knows that when you having a sexual relationship with somebody, that brings feelings and chemistry. So your judgment is going to be different from a person that you not having sex with. Of course, you're going to want to overcompensate the person that you having a sexual relationship with. Let's be real.
Question, they were taking trips together. He was footing the bill. She now says she was reimbursing him, but there are no receipts. But your point is, she had an obligation to go to the judge at that point and say, I've brought in this person. I am now in a romantic sexual relationship with this person who is getting paid above market versus my own DAs and versus the other two prosecutors who I've brought in. And it has the potential to look at least like a conflict of interest for me. And judge, it's up to you whether I should withdraw from this case or what should happen from this case. She had an obligation to bring it to the court's attention.
All right, exactly. Nobody had to ask her. Under the canons of ethics, she had a need to come in and advise. Now, here's the other thing, too. She signs off on this, and you have to get a perspective for the exorbitant amount of money he was being compensated for. This case has not even been set for trial, but he already been paid roughly twice what the Attorney General of the United States of America gets paid per year for handling all of the business of the country. He has been paid so far more than what the President of the United States gets paid per year. So keep that into context. You multiply, well, don't multiply, but if you add up all of what the other prosecutors have submitted as a bill, it isn't even a third of what he's been compensated so far. And this thing has not even had any hearings on it.
That makes her look so bad that he's been paid more than the Attorney General, double of the United States has been paid. And she's just the district attorney of Fulton County, and he's the prosecutor appointed to the case. He's been paid double than what the district attorney of the United States has been paid. That look real bad for her, man. They looking at all that. Us on the outside only seeing little things that they putting out there, but they looking at that. They putting the prices together as of this person gets paid this person gets paid that, and he got paid this, and you authorize him to get paid that much. They want to know detail why. So she got to explain that. Her best bet was not to say anything.
In essence, that are of significance. So we've got a potentially enormous bill that the state of Georgia, the county of Fulton, that means Atlanta, the people that live there are going to have to foot, because look, out of the same fund, you have to pay other attorneys who've been appointed when there's a conflict, and say the public defender's office cannot be appointed. And see, you have to keep in context, she is not on trial at this point, though she might wind up in that condition. But this is a hearing to determine whether or not the Fulton County DA's office is removed from the case and another office is appointed. Now, the practical matter that everybody in America is concerned with is this going to go to trial or be set for trial before the election or after the election? If before, then you tie up a candidate who is the favored candidate for a lot of people in this country, and you disrupt his ability to campaign, which is kind of out there. Somebody, New York here, another New York, somebody, Florida, is trying to get into, oh, wowee whoopee, I'm going to take over for the country and save it, and I'm going to take this guy out so the rest of them don't have to be tempted to vote for it, which is kind of crazy. 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 people try to override 640 million people. It's kind of strange. So that's not right. But the other thing is if another district attorney's office gets involved, they may say same thing that happened with her. HUR, the special counsel for the U.S. Attorney's Office or the Attorney General, and say, well, under the circumstances, we declined to prosecute. Now, you may not need a special prosecutor if you bring in another office. That would save a lot of money and expedite the matter. And I'm sure that entity would say, we need time to get up to speed. Sure, how long you need? So that's after the election. So for some reason, I saw one of the dumbest things I've ever seen a lawyer do, which is this person came in and instead of acting like you see CSI and all of this stuff that people have looked at for the last 50 years, where the district attorney, the staff is learned and efficient and the boss is really heavyweight. He knows how to, or she knows how to get things done. She admonishes her staff about you've crossed the line. We have somebody that came across like maybe a high school graduate, no insult, down in the hood, sitting in a beauty salon, running her mouth off.
Let me give you one soundbite that I saw you guys raise on your show that I saw you react to, and there was something off-putting about it. She was asked, Fani Willis, about the fact that, first of all, she had a $4,600 tax lien against her, and she was giving him allegedly all these cash reimbursements. At the time, this $4,600 tax lien is looming over her. So Ashley Merchant was asking her about it and asking, well, here's what happened. And you reacted to this on your show in SOP 5. Watch.
You got a tax lien in 2022, $4,600.
If you say I did.
And you did not use this cash that you had to reimburse Mr. Wade to pay that off, correct?
No.
Okay.
I went shopping too and I didn't pay it off.
I mean, it's
got real cocky in position, and all that shit that she said gonna come back and bite her.
basically screw you. I'll do what I want with my money, no matter how in debt I am.
Well, I had a former first cousin-in-law who was a chief IRS criminal investigator, and she said that she often had her staff watch these things to pick up clues that they should investigate. So I'm sure somebody was listening, and somebody is feverishly trying to get a promotion, raise, or whatever it is. Look, this is what came. Oh, we got that to, well, who's going to be on the team to investigate it? Now, I just happen to have a friend, Wesley Snipes, and I participated in the proceedings against him.
Oh.
He got 3 years in a federal penitentiary, not for tax fraud, not for tax evasion. IRS testified that he'd overpaid his taxes by $250,000 and had a refund check for him waiting there in court. Now, the interesting thing is what he did 3 years for is failure to file a complete set of returns. So this not only is not a incomplete set of return filings, it is no filings at all. And she was in private practice, so I assume she had to deal with taxes at some point, and we have no documentation, no receipting. We've got cash transactions that need to be reported. We've got problems here in that the state of Georgia demands a little bit more when it comes down to reporting how the taxpayers' money got used. So what did you do here?
Discover a holistic wellness solution with Bond.
Hey, man. All she did was make him go to investigate her more from the things she said, being coggy. So it's like, it's dog eat dog, man. It's dog eat dog, man. Ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. There's nobody safe at all. And she just opened up a lot of doors for them people to put the pressure on her. That's it. And they just playing her testimony over and over. They're playing her testimony over and over and over. Yeah. And it's going to be like, definitely.
Fulton County commissioners made history today voting to take away money from one of their colleagues, Commissioner Natalie Hall. The action comes after a sexual harassment lawsuit led to a $1 million judgment against the county. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live outside the Fulton County Government Center, and Ty, the commissioners got heated today.
Linda, when certain commissioners said certain things, I forgot where I was for a moment because the language got that graphic. In the end, commissioners voted to take away $200,000 from Commissioner Hall's budget. It's never been done before, and some say it sets a bad precedent.
We going to court, y'all. Watch and see. We gonna waste some more taxpayer money.
Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington said his colleagues' historical
Fulton County is just out of control, man. Fulton County is just out of control, man. They're just in the news for everything bad, from the prison, the lawyers, the prosecutors. It's exposing how they are. This right here is exposing how they are. The whole world is seeing this.
Decision Wednesday will only cost Fulton County more money in the end. Commissioners who voted to take $200,000 away from Commissioner Natalie Hall's budget said they did it to help pay Hall's former staffer, Calvin Brock. A federal judge awarded Brock close to $1 million after Brock accused Commissioner Hall of firing him because he ended their sexual relationship. A majority of these commissioners think some of that money should come directly from Hall's budget.
This sets a bad precedent. This is a bad deal, and the voters will have the opportunity to hold all of us accountable, or those that are up for election, in less than 90 days.
Commissioner Hall will be on the ballot. She didn't say a word as her colleagues discussed what she did.
The taxpayers are footing the bill, whether it comes from the District 4 budget or whether it comes from the risk fund or whether it comes from any other line item.
I think a normal employee we would have fired for sure. They would have lost their job.
Now, it's important to mention that elected officials cannot fire other elected officials, and commissioners today certainly sounded like they were inviting voters to have the final say on this because voters can hire and fire. We're live outside the Fulton County Government Center. Taisha Fernandez.
Yeah, the system that is just out of control. Their system is just being displayed, but this is how all the systems are. They all are out of whack. But being as though that they going at Trump, it's a microscope on their system. So you get to see in detail. If they did this to all the states around the world, you would see, and that's something that they should have done. It should be a microscope put on every city around the world, because you will see that they all are messed up. They all got something going on inside that you can't see from the outside if you don't hear about it. But we hearing about Fulton County. How are we hearing that the lawyers is messed up? They're getting arrested. Things about them are coming out about lawyers in these cases. The prosecutors is messed up. The jails is messed up. The next thing need to be verified is about a judge. I don't know if something was verified about a judge recently or not, but let me look at that, man. Let me look at that. Let me see if I see something, man. Fulton County judge. Fulton County judge. Let me see. Fulton County co-defendant lawyer admits to releasing Trump plea bargain videos. Android and some indictment. Spirit courage. See what they say here.
He's accused of intimidating poll workers after the 2020 election.
Willis claims Floyd has continued his harassing behavior on podcasts and online. Floyd was the only indictment defendant to spend any time in jail. He is also the only black man charged in this case. Also new here tonight, a judge is likely to impose a protective order in the Fulton County election indictment after the leak of important video testimony just yesterday. The order would bar attorneys from publicizing evidence until the trial starts, which plays that breaking news we're talking about. Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon is live tonight outside the Fulton County Courthouse. And Doug, some people may be asking, what's the harm in releasing this evidence?
Yeah, and it's a fair question to ask. The judge said today his biggest worry is that it could taint the jury pool when that time comes. He's afraid that if people see this information before it's time to pick a jury, they could make up their minds. And so no hard decision from him today on this protective order, but by this time tomorrow, there's almost certainly to be one in place, leaving us and many of you, our viewers, in the dark until this trial starts.
We are here today on the state's emergency renewed motion for a protective order.
One day after the leak of video testimony given by former Trump attorneys Sidney Powell and Jenna Ellis, Judge Scott McAfee appeared ready to issue a protective order barring the release of any more evidence before trial. He said it's well within the court's authority to do it.
And I combine that with the need to keep the jury pool as untainted as possible.
All of the defendant's attorneys said they would comply with a version of the order that would let state prosecutors determine what is too sensitive for release, with defense attorneys able to appeal those decisions to the judge. But an attorney for local media argued things like video evidence and documents need to be public.
the media and the public and the press have a full-on constitutional right to access to those materials.
We also learned on Wednesday who was behind the leak. While the state had initially blamed the legal team for defendant Harrison Floyd, attorneys for defendant Misty Hampton said this in court.
Judge, in being transparent with the court and to make sure that nobody else gets blamed for what happened, and so that I can go to sleep well tonight, Judge, I did release those videos to one outlet.
Since there was no order in place at the time, Hampton's attorneys can't get in trouble. But if an order is put in place and another leak were to occur, attorney Suri Chada Jimenez says there could be serious consequences.
But it puts you in a situation where if you share it with somebody and then they leak it, the responsibility falls on you, and there can be some serious consequences. Your bar card can be on the line.
Yeah, or you could be held in contempt of court. You don't want either one of those. And again, it could be months before this trial starts. We also learned yesterday, District Attorney Fonnie Willis here in Fulton County said that it could run through the 2024 presidential election and into the early months of 2025. We're live outside the Fulton County courthouse tonight. Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.
Doug, thank you. And now
down to the specific language to clear up exactly what the interrogatories asked for and exactly what you answered, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, if we look on the interrogatory that I believe, as we indicated, they're really, I think, on page 2, the one that starts off, describe each instance in which you've had sexual relations. You see that one?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, that interrogatory begins, describe each instance in which you have had sexual relations with a person other than your spouse during the course of the marriage, including the period of separation. You see that?
Yes, sir.
Now, these were filed on May the 30th, 2023, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, at that time, you had had sexual relations with Miss Willis, correct?
Well,
Your Honor, I'm going to object to the question as phrased. I think the question is properly, at that time, certainly asked about his answer, but I object to.
All right, Mr. Gillen, I just ask you to rephrase, but I think you can make the same point.
Well, Your Honor, it's a specific interrogatory, and I would, so the words do matter, and I would like him to answer whether or not he'd had sexual relations with Miss Willis, because if he answered yes, then this interrogatory is a false interrogatory. So I would ask the court's indulgence. I'm not here to jump into some salacious bedroom situation, but this is an interrogatory that matters. So I would ask the court's indulgence.
Ms. Cross.
These questions have been asked and answered several times. I understand Mr. Gillen is coming at it from a different way, but this question is not substantively different than those that have already been asked and answered in the information that he is seeking.
All right, Mr. Gillen, I'll allow maybe this question and one more, but I think you are asking it in a different way, and I'll ask you to stick to the point.
All right. Now, as of May the 30th, and may I ask the question that okay, thank you, Your Honor. As of May the 30th, 2023, you had had sexual relations with Miss Willis, isn't that correct?
the interrogatory, sir, asks during the course of the marriage and the period of separation.
Excuse me.
My response,
Your Honor, I would ask that the court direct the witness to answer my question, yes or no. As of May the 30th, 2023, had you had sexual relations with Miss Willis? Yes or no?
Mr. Gillen, let's start with at the higher level whether he believes he answered it truthfully, and then we can drill down into why or why not he doesn't, and maybe we'll end up exactly where you left us.
Well, but again, Your Honor, the point of it is that the words matter, and that we have to establish what did and did not happen, and then he can give whatever explanation he chooses to what apparently is a false answer. But I would like an answer to my question.
And you may get one. I would like us to start at the high level before we drill down into specifics to see whether he actually contradicted that interrogatory, if I'm making sense.
Well, the interrogatory is relatively direct and explicit. Sexual relationships with a person other than your spouse during the course of the marriage, including the period of separation. That's pretty simple.
Sure. Let's see if if that's something you can get him to admit.
You did have sexual relationships with someone other than your spouse during the course of the marriage and during the period of separation, which included up to May the 30th of 2023. Isn't that correct, sir?
My answer to this interrogatory is none, is no.
So you're saying that you did not have sexual relationships with anyone outside of your marriage, and the period of separation is during the period, then you're answering the question to this interrogatory, correct, sir?
I'm saying during the course of my marriage, I did not have sexual relations to anyone, and this answer is no.
Well, again, Your Honor,
I understand. You can proceed, Mr. Gill.
We need a yes or no. Let's just get down to it. Did you or did you not, by May the 30th, 2023, have had sexual relations with Miss Willis, yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So they pushed it out of him. They wanted to make sure they got that out of him. He had to answer that one.
Staples Center in Los Angeles, Tom Yamas.
Make sure that they got that out of him. All the way.
All right, if you take a look at what I marked as 2, 3, and 4.
The pancake and flip though. They putting the pressure on Trump. Now the pressure back on them.
I do.
Pancake and flip.
And are those, that's your divorce complaint, and then your 2021 interrogatory and your 2023 interrogatory, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are they a fair and accurate representation of what is filed in that case?
Yes, ma'am.
I'd move to admit those into evidence.
And this is 2, 3, and 4?
It's 2, 3, and 4, yes.
All right, any objection from the state?
The divorce?
Pressure back on him.
I have no objection to 3 and 4 and subject to Ms. Merchant's representation.
And did you all use before you got to the house?
I might have. I don't exactly know what he was on, but I was a regular pill addict and.
Understand. And are you clean today?
Yes.
And do you recall on that specific day what drugs you may have
They got Thug in here sick.
Before?
I couldn't tell you exactly what I was on. I would do.
Yeah, Thug's in here sick right now. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can see Thug in there. He's sick right now, man.
We'll anticipate 11 o'clock start time. All right, we'll probably work till sometime deep in the afternoon. All right? And then I'll kind of give you the breakdown of the days after that. We're still going to be down, as I mentioned, for administrative days from the 5th through the 12th of March, okay? All right. What are your ministerial inquiries with me, ladies and gentlemen? And bless you. Anyone?
The day of the 27th.
Say again?
The day of February 27th, is that a full day?
That's Tuesday.
Correct.
Would you like me to swear her, Judge? Or?
I think we need to make sure. There we go. Deputy Scott, if we could swear in the witness. Ms. Yurdy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Raise your right hand down. You swear affirm to the testimony that you get a court will be the truth. Whether the truth will help you.
Yes.
Would you please state and spell your full name for the court?
Robin Latrice Yurdy. Thank you, Ms. Yurdy. Thank you for being here. Can can you tell the judge when you first met Miss Willis?
In college.
Okay.
So probably 90 or 91.
Okay. And have you been friends since 1990 or 91?
Yes.
Okay. When was the last time you spoke with Miss Willis?
March of 2022.
Okay. From 1991-ish till 2022, were you what you would consider good friends with Miss Willis?
Yes.
Okay. And did you all share personal information regularly?
Yes.
And
this why I say you ain't got no friends. So they ain't been friends for about 2 years. Now she ready to tell all the business. Whatever she sat down and spoke with her about in her past, she's ready to talk about everything. Has she shared personal business with you? Yeah. Now she ready to tell all the personal business. That's why you gotta watch who you tell your business to.
did you even come and work with her at the DA's office?
Yes.
And when she needed a place to stay, did you let her stay at your apartment?
Yes.
It was a condo, right?
Condo, yes.
Okay. Do you remember approximately when she moved into your condo?
It was April of 2021.
Okay, great. And you know that Ms. Willis and Ms. Wade met at a conference in October of 2019?
I'm going to object to that, Your Honor, without a foundation for how this witness would know that. If Ms. Merchant can establish she has personal information of that, then certainly that's something the witness can testify to. But if it's she heard
Understood,
it
Ms. Cross. All right, Ms. Merchant, if you could lay the foundation.
Do you have information that Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade met in October of 2019?
I'm going to renew my objection, Your Honor. Information is not sourced to personal information. If the question can be rephrased, then that may address my concern.
So Judge, I just want to make sure that I understand. So they've objected to me calling Willis and Wade.
It's just a matter of foundation. If you can just rephrase.
Do you have knowledge of when Willis and Wade met?
I'm going to object again. Personal knowledge.
Overruled.
Thank you. Do you have personal knowledge of when Willis and Wade met?
Yes. She told me that they met at a conference. I don't know what.
Okay.
I'm going to renew my objection, Your Honor. Clearly, this is not firsthand information from this witness. It's hearsay that was.
But you said she told me.
Yes, it's statement against interest, Judge. If Ms. Willis.
Just pause.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Ms.
Yes.
Cross.
The representation of the witness, the testimony of the witness was that Ms. Willis, District Attorney Willis, had a conversation with her. There is no statement against interest. District Attorney Willis is not a party opponent in this case. The information that the witness has testified to came from Ms. Willis, and there's we have a hearsay objection to that.
Why wouldn't she be considered a party opponent in this context?
She's a representative of the state, Your Honor. This isn't private litigation or civil litigation. Obviously, the court's aware this is. Ms. Willis is not on trial. Ms. Willis is not a party to the litigation outside her obligation to pursue criminal charges for the state.
Ms. Merchant, I guess it's evolved into a hearsay objection.
Yes, Judge, and we plan on calling Ms. Willis to the stand. She's under subpoena, so hearsay will be cured. If there is a hearsay objection as far as that issue. But we do still think that it's a statement against interest. Ms. Willis has filed a document that states that they met at this municipal court conference. So,
Your Honor, I think maybe I can streamline a little bit. State will stipulate that District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade met in October 2019 at the judicial conference that we've been talking about. There's no reason to get it secondhand from this witness. Well, that's true.
All right, you accept the stipulation, Ms. Merchant?
yes. Am I permitted then to ask questions about that since it's now not hearsay?
If it's just to a stipulation, if it's just to that basic fact, I don't think we need a question, but if there's a follow-up that you think is admissible, go for it.
Ms. Yeardy, you have personal knowledge that Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade began their romantic relationship soon after this time that they met at the municipal court.
I'm going to object to that question. That Certainly, it's a leading question. No foundation has been laid for how this witness would have personal knowledge of that. And until that's happened, the state objects.
Judge,
I think you can do a yes or no and then follow up with how she knows it.
thank you. Do you know if Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade started dating in October of 2019?
I don't know if it was October of 2019.
Could it possibly be November of 2019?
Could possibly.
Okay. And when we spoke, you said it was shortly after the municipal court conference, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you know that their relationship, their personal relationship, began shortly after this municipal court conference?
Yes.
And when I say personal, romantic. I just want to make sure we don't get in an argument over what personal and romantic is later. When I ask you personal, do you take that to mean romantic?
Yes.
Okay. And do you understand it that their relationship began in 2019 and continued until the last time you spoke with her?
Yes.
And you were essentially her best friend during this time, right?
Not best friend, good friend.
Good friend.
Yeah, she definitely don't look good by somebody. And this is what they do in life. The people that are closest to you are drawn against you. So if you got people close to you that you feel comfortable with, just know that if something goes wrong, they're going to be the people that talk against you. She's probably, in a sense, jealous of Fannie Willis, because for her to now want to talk about the lady's personal business and say that she met the man in 2019, I'm thinking that she's, in a sense, jealous of her, because now, being from her having to live in her condo at one point, now she's on top of her game and she's running a show in a prosecution, and nobody knows of this lady here, and she probably not as financially stable at this point. So I really feel that she might be jealous though.
Okay, close friend. And so would you frequently socialize with her?
Yes.
And you saw her at work every day?
Yes.
So you had a chance to see them interact together on a personal level?
Yes.
And so from everything that you saw, heard, witnessed, it's your understanding that they were in a romantic relationship beginning in 2019?
Yes.
And when you left the DA, oh, I'm sorry, let me ask you, you said that Ms. Willis came to live with you in April of 2021, I'm sorry, April 1st, 2020 or 2021?
She didn't live with me. I never lived with her.
Okay, I'm sorry. She took over your lease in April 1st, 2020, correct?
No, 2021.
Okay, I had it both ways, so I'm glad you clarified. So when she took over your lease in April 1st, 2021, it's your understanding she moved out of the house that she was sharing with her father and started staying at the condo?
Yes.
And is it your understanding that that's because she needed to have her own space?
Yes.
Away from her father?
Yes.
Okay. When you left the DA's office, was it, were you fired?
No, I resigned.
You resigned, okay. Just one moment, Judge.
Yeah, she probably a little jealous. She resigned from the job. Fannie at the top of her game. What did you have to come out and say something about her at this point? What was the purpose? What did you gain from this? Did they pay her?
The number of things that was happening.
A number of things that were happening, is that what you said, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. What was happening that caused you to resign?
It was a spiral of things. So I guess the last straw is I was put in a department that I knew had no knowledge about. Something happened, And I didn't like it. They didn't like it. And that was it.
Okay.
So now what I say to that, right? She's willing to detail Fannie Willis's relationship though, right? But you're not willing to detail why you resigned and what happened. You want to shoot around. That when people do things like this, you really can't trust their word. Because if you're going to detail what's going on with her sleeping with the prosecutor, you should be able to detail why you resigned and what's going on. Are you trying to keep something out from somebody else getting in trouble or putting yourself in another situation? Like, you can't trust this situation. I like her here, these type of people. I understand. I think Fannie was wrong in the situation, but people like her is not trustworthy, and her testimony should be scratched.
Did you have any falling outs with Miss Willis?
Well, we never spoke after that.
You never spoke after that. Okay.
So that means y'all had a falling out or something.
You know, without going into all the painstaking details, there is no doubt in your mind that from 2019 until 2022, Miss Willis and Mr. Wade were in a romantic relationship.
What's the question?
You have no doubt that their romantic relationship was in effect from 2019 until the last time you spoke with her?
No doubt.
Okay. And that's based on your personal observations and speaking with them and seeing them together and things like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No other questions. Thank you. The other folks may have some questions.
That's definitely going to hurt her credibility. You know, they're going to look at that. So I think, in my personal opinion, they're definitely going to remove Fannie, and it was her friend's testimony that really spiced up the situation, because she's verifying that they messed around for 3 years and she didn't reveal that to the courts, and she appointed this certain person. So that really is a red flag in the situation for her.
It's for you, Mr. Yardie.
Sit down.
You want me to go to the
If it's more than a couple questions, then sure, but if not.
It's only a couple questions.
Okay.
I think, can the court reporter hear me okay? Ma'am, let me be very specific. Did you talk with Miss Willis about her romantic relationship with Mr. Wade?
Yes.
Did Miss Willis tell you on more than one occasion that she was engaged in a romantic relationship with Mr. Wade prior to you leaving the district attorney's office?
Did she tell me or did I observe?
I'm saying right now with the tell me.
Yes.
Did she tell you that in the year of 2020?
Yes.
In the year of 2021?
Yes.
Are you certain that Miss Willis told you about the romantic relationship with Mr. Wade prior to November 1st of 2021?
Yes.
Now, did you also have observations of Mr. Wade and Miss Willis together prior to November 1st of 2021?
Yes.
And are those observations, were those in a social setting?
Yes.
And did you observe them do things that are common among people having a romantic relationship?
Yes.
Such as, can you give us an example?
Hugging, kissing, just affection.
All before November 1st of 2021, correct?
Yes.
That's all I have.
Mr. Stocks.
Ma'am, did I understand you to say that there was a period of time when you and Miss Willis lived together?
No.
Mr. Durham.
No, nothing from me, Your Honor.
Mr. McDougald.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Rice.
Good morning, Ms. Yardie. Were you aware in 2021 of any trips, social trips, that Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade took together?
No.
Are you aware of any social trips that Ms. Willis and Mr. Wade took together in 2022?
No.
And are you aware of them in 2020 or 2021 spending the evening together overnight?
No.
Mr. Gillen,
No question.
Mr. McCullough, and Mr. Cromwell.
No questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Cross.
I do have some questions. Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Yurdi, we haven't met before. Is that correct?
Correct.
You're able to see and hear me okay?
Yes.
All right. I want to start with a couple things. Now, I think you've made it clear that you never lived, and we'll call it the South Fulton address, the South Fulton condo that you were leasing. You never lived at that address with the District Attorney Willis, correct?
Correct.
And never at any time?
Never.
All right. You never observed or have any information about District Attorney Wade and District Attorney Willis and Nathan Wade living together, correct?
Correct.
You don't have any information about that?
No, I don't.
Anybody said that that information was sourced to you, then that's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Did District Attorney Willis pay rent at that establishment, at that condo while she lived there and you were living elsewhere?
Yes.
Who paid the rent?
She didn't.
Nathan Wade ever pay the rent?
No.
And you never told anyone otherwise? I didn't hear your answer there, Ms. Yurdi. Did you ever tell anyone otherwise?
No.
All right. So let's talk for a second about your time at the District Attorney's office. You were disciplined several times in the District Attorney's office during your employment there, correct?
No.
You weren't written up ever for poor performance, Ms. Yurdi?
Once, not several.
One time you were written up for poor performance. Were you counseled several times about your performance in the District Attorney's office that was subpar?
No.
Did the District Attorney tell you that your performance was insufficient and that you were going to be fired?
No.
That never happened?
No. Maybe when we went at the end. What's the question?
She knew that they had to talk about firing her, but she's saying no, but then maybe at the end. So this is flaky stuff in her testimony. Even though she might be telling the truth, she could be lying about a lot of things because she just lied right there.
The question, Ms. Yurdi, was did the District Attorney ever counsel you on your poor performance in the District Attorney's office prior and inform you that you were going to be fired?
I don't really know how to answer that.
I'm looking for the truth.
I don't really know how to answer that. I mean, the situation happened. That wasn't my fault. And I either was going to resign or be let go. So.
You understood that that was the situation. You could resign or you could be let go.
Correct. Yes.
You were not welcome to stay.
No.
Yeah, she jealous of Fannie because she got
where you were informed
fired.
that you could resign or you could be fired. That conversation was not the first conversation you had with the District Attorney about your poor performance in the office, correct?
Well, it was kind of a spiral, but no.
Yeah, it was. Whatever the situation was.
Questions are fine.
Understood, Mr. Sato. Ms. Cross.
Ms. Yurdi, the circumstances of your leaving the District Attorney's office ended your friendship with the District Attorney Willis, correct?
Yes.
Y'all haven't spoken since?
No.
All right, I want to talk about the representations that you made here this morning, Ms. Yurdi, about any relationship between District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade. I want you to tell me what was the first time any Let me ask it this way. You said that District Attorney Willis personally informed you of a romantic relationship. Is that what you testified to?
Yes.
When did that conversation that you purport to have, to recall, when did that happen?
I mean, I don't have a month or a day, but just talking in general.
Your Honor, we'd like to keep this witness under subpoena, but that's all the questions I have right now.
All right, thank you, Ms. Cross.
I recross that. I mean, redirect, I'm sorry.
All right, on those points only.
Yes, just those points. The state asked you a lot about when you were let go, when you resigned. Did something happen as far as purchasing that you didn't feel comfortable with, purchasing things through the county for Ms. Willis that caused you to not be comfortable working there anymore?
No.
And I didn't tell you how to testify here today, though, right?
Right.
Okay. And everything you've testified to is from your personal knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. And you've told the truth here today?
Yes.
Okay. Judge, I believe she's only under my subpoena, and I'm fine releasing her from that subpoena. Oh, I'm sorry.
By show of hands from other counsel, starting with Mr. Sadow.
Your Honor, I believe the door's been opened now to ask this particular witness about statements.
Yeah. Pretty much there. Yeah, she's
Was this a former?
Yeah, she done let it be known that she jealous of Fannie Willis because she lost her job. She had to resign from the job, and Fannie still got the job. And something happened where Fannie probably had to let her go and tell her, yo, either you resign or we're going to have to let you go. So now, of course she's going to talk about her negative because she's jealous. So for her to get up there and say, the person closest to you, right? Now that's how you know it's deep, right? The person closest to you gets up there and says that they know and they observed you and you spoke to them about the personal relationship, and they got the knowledge that y'all you was kissing and y'all was hugging. It's crazy, man. You got to keep people away from you, man. The people you let around you will be the people that turn on you. They will be the people that help you fall. You can fall by yourself. You don't need no assistance. And them little friendships that people provide, that there ain't worth the takedown in the end. Now, she in a situation where it's gonna be your friend that take you down. It's gonna be the friend that take her down. Straight up. It's gonna be her friend that literally takes her down in this situation because she jealous of her. And they ain't spoke since she lost the job. So she lost the job in 2022 and they ain't spoke since. And that was a year after she let her live in the crib. She rented the crib out to her, condo. So now they not cool no more after she loses her job from something that happened. But she's not specifying what happened at the job. But you willing to specify everything that you know about her relationship with the prosecutor. In my eyes, I'm just looking at that like a sense of jealousy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking at that as a sense of jealousy, and I can't see that no other way. I can't see that no other way. I'm looking at it like, for you to come out at this point and now you want to detail that you seen the relationship. Was she paid to do this? What was her reasoning behind this? I'm trying to catch that. What was her reasoning behind that? What did she gain from doing that? She had to gain something. She had to gain something, man. I can't believe she ain't gained nothing, man. For her to make it her business to say that I seen them kissing and hugging. But you can't recall certain things about why you resigned and if they was going to fire you. You can't recall these things. Man, it's a little shaky to me, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little shaky to me, man. I'm second guessing the situation now with the friend. If they gonna use the friend's testimony, they gotta say that they gotta be putting at the front of the conversation that they stopped being friends when she had to resign. And they need to put out there the exact reasons why she resigned. They saying that she was performing poorly. So being as though that she was performing poorly, she had to make a decision. Either you resign or we gonna fire you. I wonder what she did. That's where I'm at with it. What exactly did she do? Because she did something. Yeah, she did something, man. The people around you, man. That's the first people they go to in situations in life, man. Whoever's around you, they gonna say, what can you tell us about them? What can you tell us about them? Now, what happened here with Aunt Glizzy and Gilly?
About nigga.
Hey Gilly, I
fuck you
fuck
talking
with
about.
Wayne. Don't, hey,
Hey,
I fuck
with
with Wayne. Don't
motherfucking
make me beat you.
iPads on with
I fuck with
iPads
Wayne.
on the
Don't
door,
make me
nigga.
beat you the fuck up.
With iPads on the door,
Hey, bro, I
nigga.
fuck with Cash Money, Lil Wayne, and the Lamborghini, bro. What the fuck are you talking
Man, Wallow got a Lamborghini. He was in
about?
jail 6
You
years
on
ago, man.
wild dick. He can't save you everywhere, man. Get off his
Man,
dick.
we ain't worried about that, man.
Hey, nah,
We
y'all some good old heads. I appreciate y'all though, but Gilly, you ain't no shit. Stop bluffing like you was the one. You watched the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's what you came on to do. Came on here to do, hey.
Hey, I'm bigger than you, Gilly. You just don't know it, Gilly. I'm bigger than you, bro. Just look around the internet. I'm bigger than you, bro. What you talking about?
I ain't in no competition with you,
And
man.
I know it ain't no competition. You smoking huff. You 50 years old smoking huff. Your doctor told you stay off that shit. What's wrong with you?
I don't want no beef with you.
Go ahead. I know Wallow about to take you to dialysis. I'm gonna let you live. Go ahead.
You wanna be you You want to be a comedian? I'm gonna help you get on the stage, man.
I ain't on no comedian shit, Gilly. I beat you the fuck up. And I go harder than you in the streets. Ask about me, bro.
Man, I touch your fucking eyes. Fuck is you talking about?
Hey, man, go ahead and get dropped off at dialysis. You got it. I'm gone, though. You little big head, little hat bitch.
I touch your fucking eyes, though. You come on here talking crazy to me. Why you
What,
ain't
though?
talking crazy to that old
You want to
head?
know something crazy?
No, why you ain't talking crazy to that old head? That
I don't
ain't
know
that.
that nigga,
Hold on,
Gilly.
wait, hold on. Let me ask my live something. Is that the reason why y'all told me to get him on here? Cause of what old head was talking about? Cause I ain't hold on, nigga. Cause I ain't know what old head was talking about. Is that the reason why all y'all was putting the ants up here talking about get him on here? Cause he come
I
on here
made
talking
old head
crazy to
cry,
me.
bro.
He ain't
I don't
talking
know
crazy
old
to
head.
old head
I don't know
that's in the same
old head.
city as him.
I don't know him. I made that nigga cry last week. Hey, Gilly. That nigga cry. But look at this, though. I swear to God, you might want to interview me. I'll be the
Don't
biggest
talk
interview you
crazy
ever
to me,
had.
nigga. Talk crazy to that fucking old head that just came over here that did 15 years in jail, man.
Hey, Gilly, I'm bigger than everybody y'all ever interviewed. Stop playing me. Put some respect on my name.
You want to come over here talking crazy to me. I don't
Hey,
even
nah, I
know
ain't
you,
talking
nigga.
crazy to you. I told you I fuck with Wayne, though, bro. I fuck with Cash Money. I beat the shit out
Oh,
you.
man, let me tell you something. I fuck with a lot of niggas. That don't mean I don't fuck with another nigga. So there
I
you
seen the
go.
room with
You
Wayne.
you done
I seen that
hopped
room
all on
with
Wayne.
Wayne. You was scared as shit.
I'm mad at you, Gilly. What kind of sausage hopping shit is that? Huh?
And you be dick ride. Y'all went to Young Boy house for 10 minutes. You
No,
dick ride
no.
ass
What
over
type
here.
of sausage hopping
Bruh,
shit
you
is that?
went to Young Boy house for 10 minutes. You drove to Utah to see that man, Young Boy, in person. You dick ride ass old head.
Oh man, you just see you a
You want the
hater.
nigga
You
to
want
pull
them
up.
niggas. I
He ain't need
understand.
let you. He ain't need let you in the house. You crummy ass nigga. He ain't need let your
You
crummy ass in the house.
you one of them niggas. Your gun weigh more than your bankroll, man. You got
Hey,
a
bro.
$700 gun and you got $300
Hey,
to
bro.
your name,
Y'all
man. I
sold
know what
y'all
type of
soul to
nigga he
bar
is.
stool, bro. I'm bigger than you, Gilly. You sold your soul to the white man. If that man tell you wear a skirt tomorrow, you gotta wear a skirt.
Hey, hey,
The fuck?
niggas on here too. Nigga,
You sold your
everybody on
soul
here
to the white
saying
man.
and
Them
ain't
niggas
like
fucking
that.
y'all.
He
They
just
sticking dick
talking.
in y'all. You get
Everybody on here, and
a
these
nigga.
niggas that
I'm
know
gone,
you,
Gilly. I'm
they
gone,
said
Gilly. You
and
ain't
ain't
no
like
shit,
that,
Gilly.
man.
Y'all
It
wellin'.
just talking, man. It just talking because he got lips to the mouth, man.
Gilly, I'm really bigger than you, Gilly. I swear to God.
Like they just like it
Hey,
just talking, man.
bro, I swear to God, I'm bigger than you. Oh, Gilly, I swear to God, my mother.
They like it, bro.
Nobody give a fuck about. Hey, bro, your man be running up with the motivational stories. Man, if you can do it, I can do it. You just want to be the man. Sit your strong ass down. Nobody give a fuck about you poetic justice ass niggas, man.
That's
Fuck
cool.
out of here.
That's
Gilly, you
cool.
ain't know enough for real. You on podcast time. Because I'm
That's
telling you,
cool.
you really
Yo, you
supposed to
know
be in
how,
the,
hey,
I'm
hey,
trying to
you
give
know
you a
how
pass.
crazy, hey,
You
you
really
know how
be in the
crazy
car
you
flying
sound.
and you smoking
Hey,
huff and shit.
hey, you know how crazy you sound hating on a
Bro,
nigga that
go
was in
get
jail
your
7 years
goofy ass
ago?
in the streets and do some gangster shit. You supposed to be back on gangster time. You know why though? Because you're scared
You
ass.
know I'm not.
Man, smoke your
No, I'm
huff in
not.
the
See, that
car.
just lets you know you an idiot. I'm on
You're
getting money,
scared
nigga.
ass.
You not,
I'm
nigga.
sorry. I'm starting to think
You on here
I'm
trying to
starting to think
compare
you
yourself to a
sacrifice young
nigga.
boy.
I'm bigger than
I'm
you.
starting to think
I
you
swear to God
sacrifice
on
your
my
little
mama.
man.
I'm
Cause
swear
you
to
in the
God
car
on my
smoking
mama.
huff.
I'm bigger
You
than
supposed
you.
to be in
Man,
South
if your
Philly
mama
turning that
around my age,
motherfucker
I
up.
probably
You
plucked
in
her,
the house
nigga. Fuck is you talking
smoking huff.
about, nigga?
Man, go
I'm a
do something.
fucking
You
boss
you in
out
the
here. I've
car
been a
smoking
boss
huff
my
and shit.
whole
You supposed to
life,
be
nigga.
doing something.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
starting to think
Niggas,
you
mamas I done
sacrifice little
fucked up.
cuz.
Stop
Cause you
playing
ain't
with
acting
me,
like you
nigga.
still mad. You
You
ain't
talking
still
about
sad and
I'm
shit. You
probably
still
bigger than
regular.
you. I'm
Why you
bigger
ain't
than you.
still
I swear
crying?
to God
Why
on
you
my
ain't crying
mama.
and
What
shit? You ain't
type of
acting like
nigga
you
talk
sad.
like
The
that, bro?
fuck?
I ain't in
Man,
no
shut your
competition with
old
you,
washed
nigga. My
up
bank
ass up.
account bigger than
The
yours,
fuck?
nigga. That's all that
No, it's
matter.
not, bro. That's that
You
white
busted
man
and
money, bro.
disgusted,
The
nigga.
white
Fuck
man,
is you
bro. You
talking
got a
about?
check from
You
a
come
white
on here
nigga.
thinking you gonna
The
talk slick
fuck?
to me with your
If
busted
that
and
nigga told you
disgusted
you
ass.
couldn't bring your
You
wife to
tangle and
work, you
twist
couldn't
like
bring your
Annie Ann's
wife to
pretzel,
work.
nigga.
You
Old
work for
head
the
just
white
came on here and said
man.
you told on a nigga.
If
Fuck is you
Barstool
talking about,
tell
nigga?
you you can't do
Old
it,
head
you
just
work for the
came on here
white
and said
man.
you told on a
Shut
nigga.
your
Fuck you
goofy
talking about,
ass
man.
up, nigga.
Old head
That's
just
why
came on
when
here and
they
said
ain't
you
rich,
told
you
on
don't
a
get
nigga.
put
Look
on the
how your
passenger
facial
seat.
expression
You
change
supposed
up
to have a
now, nigga.
driver. You supposed to have
Don't
a
be coming
driver. You
at me.
broke as shit
Come
out
on,
here.
come at
You
the old head
fucked
that
up.
said you was
You 50
that said
years
you told
old.
on a nigga.
You broke your shit.
Don't come at
Your
me.
money,
Come at
Cash
the old
Money
head that said
Records
you
and
told
Billy
on a
the
nigga.
Kid.
Fuck you,
Cash Money
Juma.
Records.
Don't come at me. Old head that said you told. Hey, nigga. You came on here because the old head that I don't even know came on here and said you told on a nigga. Don't come at me. Come at the nigga that said you told on a nigga. You ain't got no beef with me, man. I thought you was joking, but then you start talking slick. Once you talk about low, you're done. Don't, he came home from jail. He run the booty kill. You can hate on me. You can't hate on my little cousin, nigga, who got a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Maybach, a fucking 63 Benz, a 63 car, and 2 minivans. And you got a fucking Honda Civic. The fuck out of here. You can hate on me, nigga. Once you start talking about low, nigga, a nigga who was in jail, who don't fuck with nobody, I'ma grind your goofy ass up. Fuck out of here. Get off my line. Go approach that old head that just called you a rissy, nigga. I'll let you play with me all day. Once you start hating on my cousin, no, I'm going to grind you the fuck up. The sawdust. Get off this joint. I don't even know why they told you. Put him on there. Pull him on. All right, cool. Where is he? I don't know him. I don't see no hand. Oh, this him. Oh, I'll pull you up here. You want to have... You come on here like you're mad at me. I thought you was a comedian at first. Then that shit turned into some hate. Yeah, your cousin. Don't know. Oh, you talking about my cousin? Oh, what you talking about, nigga? He ain't on the phone, nigga. Fuck you talking about him for? Oh, okay. I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. I already said, dog. Ain't no competition with you. It's 4 minutes later. You still talking about, I'm bigger than you. I swear to God on my mama. Wait, hold on. You putting shit on your mama, man? Shit that don't matter? You bigger than me? What the fuck you out here talking about, man? You know, man, stop playing, man. We don't even talk no money shit, bro. I'm bigger than you, nigga. I buy and resell you, nigga. Fuck you talking about, man? We don't even leave with money, man. I wear Nike sweatsuits every day, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You ain't gonna hate on my cousin. There's a couple motherfuckers you can't talk about in my life, nigga. You talk about my kids, I'm gonna get you. You talk about get you. You talk about low, I'm gonna get you, nigga. You came right on with the wrong Billy J. I thought you was giving old head a platform. I give everybody a platform, nigga. I don't know old head. He was in my invites. I invited him in. Then I thought that nigga was a comedian. He went from being a comedian to hating and shit. Damn, bro. What type of time you on, bro? What you trying to prove out here? I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than you. All right. I'm a Lil Wayne fan. Nigga, what? Who gives a fuck? It's crazy. I'm a Lil Wayne fan too. Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, DJ. The hottest nigga under the sun. I come up under the Tommy, bustin' the Tommy. Fuck wrong with it? I ain't got no problems with Lil Weezy, nigga.
Yeah.
Got some corny shit to say. No, I'm a Jay-Z fan, so I don't fuck with you. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Talking about some music shit?
Yeah, the nigga Ed Glizzy, that's his buzz, just to beef with everybody, argue with everybody. But I see that's what the people like, though. The people like that you got discrepancy. If you ain't got controversy with discrepancy, they don't really get into it. So you gotta have that old extra shit for the people to wanna get into it. It's straight crazy. I seen he was on there bugging with somebody else. Let me see if I can find that joint, man. The dude name, man.
Oh shit, here we go, man. I had to bring everybody together. It's like the Avengers, man. I got Ant Glizzy, I got FYBJ, man. I got Rainwater. Whole new episode, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. I appreciate y'all boys for coming through.
No problem.
I appreciate you for coming through, Rain. I know it was last minute, but shit, man, Glizzy, I had to beg you to leave, man. I had to beg you to leave DC, man.
I don't leave the house. I don't be nowhere. I don't go nowhere. I don't even know how I'm here, but I'm here. It happened. I don't know.
It's like paranoia though, kind of like.
Definitely. I don't be nowhere, but I don't know. I don't know. Last time I was outside, people died, bro. So I just got like a weird.
What you mean the last time you was outside?
Last time I was outside, like my friend died. Like, it was my best friend. He died. I probably ain't been outside since then. Like really, like been outside or been away. And last time I was out of town, my friends got shot. A lot be going on with me, bro. In my life, my friends got shot up down Atlanta and shit. So.
But I think your lifestyle's different now.
It is, but my mental, I'm still there. Like it changed. It physically changed, but my mental ain't changed. I'm still like I deal with. Bro, I be in the bathroom more than I be. Anyway, y'all know that I been smelling nice in the bathroom. I be dealing with demons, bro. I be going through shit.
You be in the bathroom?
Yeah, like I lock myself in the bathroom. I don't want to hit none or nothing.
This
I
nigga
be
tripping.
fighting shit. Like I be fighting demons and shit, bro.
Yeah, this nigga's tripping, and he's on here talking about he's fighting demons, but he's arguing with everybody to get his buzz. That energy gonna come his way.
Nah, it do hit different when your do your home. No time.
You said fighting demons in the bathroom.
Do your homework.
I'm picturing turds.
I'm not in the Section 8 bathroom. I'm in the suburbs.
Okay, let's start.
The toilet is far from the door now. I came up a long way. The the bathroom come with a closet though. It's kind of cool.
So wait, explain. So randomly you'll be chilling and then you just run in the bathroom?
I ain't gonna say I run in the bathroom, but that's where I get my pee. I got like dogs, a girlfriend, and a phone that just ring all day. I cut my phone off. I got a chair in my bathroom. I just sit in my chair in my bathroom and I just chill, brother. First of all, Bay ain't opening this bathroom door. She not. Bay don't come to the bathroom, dude. Nobody comes into the bathroom with you. I'm just in there chilling, bro. This is how I get my peace, bro.
No phone, no nothing.
I might got the phone, but I ain't doing nothing on it. I'm scrolling through it. I'm just trying to get my mental back in my day.
If you gotta sit in your bathroom in your house, the only way to get your peace, something ain't right in the damn house.
I'm just thinking about shit because I'm dwelling on shit. I wake up every morning, like every single morning, feel like I was on a roller coaster. Feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Like I got morning sickness, like some shit that I just deal with my whole life, bro. I don't know. I just be sick of shit in the morning. Like the first 5 minutes of me opening my eyes, I be sick of shit. It don't be like it don't be. I don't know, bro. Just be a weird ass stomach feeling. I've been through some shit, bro. I've been through a rack of shit.
I think you think people want to kill you, but I don't see it that way. Like on the internet, you respond to so much negative feedback on the internet, but then there are a lot of people who like you too. They love who you are, but you don't give them that same energy though. You only respond to negative shit, and I see that shit every day.
I use that shit to boost the numbers though.
But why not respond to the positive too?
People don't want to.
People don't want to hear no positive shit, bro. People sitting right here talking about positive shit. Nobody viewing this shit. They want to hear that ignorant shit. Fuck your mother, your grandmother, whatever. Ooh, I pull up roll that motherfucker right now and blow your ass up. They want to hear that shit. It like it sell ticket.
But I'm only saying that because you say you fighting demons, but that's because you keep the negative shit.
Nah, fuck no.
Sean be sounding like a therapist.
Yeah, nah, for real.
I'm on some therapy shit right now.
Yeah, like,
my demons,
I feel like I'm next. Like, he's gonna go down the line. So now what's your problem? Like, I ain't got no fucking problem. Let's start there. Only problem I don't got.
Nah. I ain't got, it don't be that though.
Like
I ain't got no, it ain't got nothing to do with the internet. It's just my life, bro. Shit that I've been through. How can I explain it?
This is how y'all doing out there.
People go to the military and come back. You know how they be fucked up in the mind? I ain't trying to lose myself, bro. I done been through shit the military don't put you through. Like, I done been through shit though, bro. I got bipolar, schizophrenic mother. Talking about like crazy. Like the worst shit in my life just be going on.
Yeah, he's already fucked up from his mom probably on something when she had him. So now he out there smoking that weed that ain't weed and he tweaking out still. Chemically fucked up all the way around the board. But he do understand that the beef and the controversy is what's boosting his numbers. So that's what he gonna continue to do.
I be trying to deal with that shit.
But that's why I told you on the phone, you was like, man, it ain't even about the money. I don't care about the money. I made this much on YouTube this month. Like, you know, I'll come down for free. But like, it was bigger than that. It was something else. And I'm like telling you, yo, you gotta live life. You gotta move around and see shit. You can get away from that trauma, but you gotta move first. And it's like, you wanna stay in, I mean, you're not in DC no more, you're in Maryland suburbs, but still, how are you gonna get over that trauma if you won't go to Miami, see the palm trees, see the water, touch the water? Damn, I am on some therapy shit right
Yeah, you
now.
made it make sense.
Hey, look go.
You made
Hey,
it
look
make
go.
I done set the fuck back. I done just set the fuck back.
And I started thinking about like real
Let's
deep
start
life
there.
shit. I forgot about the interview and all that. I'm like, damn, he is really touching.
And it's crazy though. Now he get into a bag, he can't even go out the house. That's like with a lot of celebrities. They start getting money and then can't go outside, can't do nothing. They gotta be around somebody all the time and hide and enjoy their life. That ain't no fun. You gotta hide everywhere you go. You don't want to step out the door because you know you a target. Man, that shit ain't no fun, man. What excitement is behind that, man?
I'm trying to think about ways I
I'm
can help
dirty
your
about to share
problem.
this shit.
Like shit, it's different.
I'm still leaving the house, Sean. I'm sorry. You're right. Like, damn. You right though. You right, bro.
But you got off the flight today. You hopped in the car. You said, "Damn, it feel good."
It do. It just feel. It just. First of all, let me just hit it. Tell you, I'm going to an interview and you said J Mane gonna be there. I'm coming. Why I'm not coming to see Mr. Whoop? I'm coming to Overwhoop.
Hold on, so that's how he got you out here?
That's how he finessed me though, man. Look though, man.
That's how he whooped you?
Nah, I really hit him with this. You want to know the honest to God truth?
Okay.
I thought it was a back door.
Okay, that was back door.
I had an interview planned for the day, right?
Right.
I watch you. I follow you. I sent to his phone. Why does it say he about to be in Texas the same day I'm about to be in Texas? You threw up a post. Dallas, I'm pulling up, such and such. I sent it straight to his phone. What y'all got going on over
said,
there,
who gonna
man?
be here?
I said, who gonna be? I said, J Man gonna walk out of the back room. I ain't saying I ain't got no problems with it. Just let me know. I just want to know. Like, man, you know it's all good vibes, man. Then he got his third shit. Man, it's all positive vibes, man. We like a team. We're gonna make great content. It's like gonna be great content. Ready to break. Like,
Hold on. Why the fuck you thought it was a back door? I'm pushing the piece. I seen you disrespecting Mama Duck. Let's start there. I seen your ass over whooping on King Yella and disrespecting DJU and disrespecting the whole Chicago. I know something wrong with you, bro. I'm here to give you your medicine. Let's start there. Let's start there. I'm here to give you your medicine, bro. You've been disrespectful as hell to the whole Chicago. Now, what the fuck you got to say for yourself?
First of all,
because we pushing a positive message to these kids, and they be seeing Aunt Glizzy out here over whooping, and they like J Mane. What's up with him? He over whooping on Duck. On Duck is crazy.
all right, since you right, we is pushing peace. This one get us 1 million views right here. We pushing peace.
So you gonna put the gun down?
I put it down. I put it close to you. You can have it. You can have it close.
This nigga's fucking retarded, man. This nigga's fucking retarded, man. I'm wondering if the nigga's a convicted felon and pulls the gun out on YouTube. These niggas is retarded, man.
Close to you, man.
Hold on. I'm fighting cases. Slide that motherfucker back to you. Let's start there.
It's legal though. It's mine. It's legal. You
Let's
good.
start there. Let's start there.
You good. It's mine.
Yeah, this whole motherfucking time I ain't no have pills in this damn pants.
Hold on. Carrying it like Chicago is crazy.
I brung it on the plane with me, bro. I got a license.
It hit different when you got a license.
Okay, nigga got a license for
Carry
it.
is crazy.
I'm not a felon.
Now look, we pushing this piece. It hit different. You all on the internet. Why was you going on Mama Duck, bro? Now Mama Duck, she wouldn't want to see me up here with you. It's a lot of people who ain't gonna like this shit.
I didn't think about that.
Let's start there.
And these niggas is all fucking retarded.
Do I get aggressive or do I like, I don't know, you got, first of all, he gave me the therapy shit. How the fuck I'm gonna go from that to that? It's like, I can't even turn up. I just was like, damn, life story to like, damn, now he grilling me. It's like, I'm in the hot seat. Let me get it together, y'all. Breathe. All right, Mama Duck. How the fuck did I get into a Mama Duck? King Yella said some shit like, first of all, it's all started from King Yella. King Yella.
So we putting this on Yella.
All right, I'm gonna just show you from my point of view, I'm gonna show you how it went together so it can kind of be understanding. King Yella said DC guys in jail are homos, and my homeboy Aunt Glizzy ain't gonna like that. He said it on the platform. He put my name connected to it. He could say DC guys something. He said my homeboy Aunt Glizzy ain't gonna like that. So everybody sent it to me. So now I gotta come defend DC, right? I don't know how to go at those Chicago guys. I don't know what Chicago guys do. Guess what Chicago guys do? You know they diss the dead. That's how that dead should get in it. That's what they do for a living in Chicago, right or wrong?
Yeah, that's how we whoop.
So that's how I gotta fight y'all back with y'all own fight. I don't know ducks, bro.
So 1 minute the
I don't know
nigga
nothing about
talking about positive, the next minute talking about this how we whoop this and the dead. These niggas is straight retarded, man.
I don't know 63rd, bro. I never been to Chicago a day in my life, bro.
So why is you disrespecting these people, bro?
Because they talking to me like I'm just a pooper. I be strapped.
Wait. You got into it with King Yeller. How the fuck do you go from dissing King Yeller to getting into it with Duck, bro?
I thought Duck was his man.
That ain't got shit to do with him. Duck dead, bro.
I don't know that.
Duck ain't got shit to do with that.
Do I know that?
You gotta know.
I don't.
That's why the Woo Man is here. I'm telling you. When you get into a King Yeller, bro, don't be dissing Fonum. Fonum ain't got shit to do with that. You putting out and put it like this. In DC, do y'all go put it like this? In Iraq, certain time when it's real niggas involved, niggas getting into it with that nigga, that person. All that, yeah, food them, yeah, I'm into it with all y'all. Bro, you done got into it with the whole Chicago. The whole Chicago is crazy, gang. It's a lot of ass. And you think it ain't the back door, but do you know how many people I got outside?
You know how many shots I got on me?
Now look, I seen the whoop.
Just that, the whoop. I got another man
I
right
seen
there.
folks, I
I'm
seen the guy. How many cars you think I got outside?
I'm just telling you, I wouldn't have walked
I'm
in
for
here.
63rd, I got 63 cars outside.
I got 63 shots. You
I
got
probably
63
got my
cars.
cousin Lil Reese. My cousin Lil Reese, you know him? They got 300 shots. Do I gotta go there?
Aside, you wanna know what's crazy? I can call Dirk on FaceTime right now.
Call Dirk on FaceTime.
I ain't gonna do that though. I'm not gonna do that though. I can really call Smirk right now.
Call Smirk.
I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, so
his ass need to put the piece
Because guess what he gonna say?
His ass bogus.
Guess what he gonna say?
What he gonna say?
You right there on the couch with J Mane and you ain't do what you supposed to do. I just try to, man.
What you supposed to do is crazy.
Yeah, because they gave me a certain amount of money. I'm like, nah, J Mane worth more than that. You gotta give me $1 million to do that to him. I need $1 million. I'm like, hell nah.
How much Dirk was trying to give you?
I ain't gonna say Dirk, but somebody that was close to him, they try to give me a little 35. I made that today.
35 is
That's
crazy.
all. I'm like, man, I'm not about to over.
I ain't worth more than that.
You ain't worth more than
How
that.
much you think I'm worth?
To knock you off?
Yeah, right. Knock me off right now on the couch in front of the cameras and all the people. Fuck it.
He said
$1 million. $1 million to
You
get your ass.
$1 million?
Not me though. I wouldn't do it. I'm talking about a random nigga. First of all, do you not know I can make $1 million? Me and you kicking it on YouTube. Why the fuck would I want to kill you for $1 million? That's not. I don't want to kill you at all. First of all, I'm happy to meet you in person. Hi, my name is Anthony. My real name.
Let's start there.
Let's start there. And can I buy a box of whoop on camera? We gotta do it on camera.
Now look.
No, I want that box. I don't want to hear the excuses. Now I got 150. I go up the price, whatever it is.
Okay. Now look. After Harriet Tubman, you see I got on my Harriet Tubman died for this shit sweater. Do I gotta go there?
Let me get a box of whoops.
Harriet Tubman died for this shit, bro. Nah,
This
I'm a
nigga
black
talking
man
about he paid
on my
$150
own
for this
whoop.
dumbass box of cereal.
Aunt Glizzy is raising the price of these whoops right
I got
now.
150.
Should these whoops be 150?
Can I get on playing with a box
Nobody
of
want
cereal?
that dumbass box of cereal for
Can I play with a box of
$150.
whoops?
That's no give backs, bro.
I can't get on the plane with a box of whoops?
You can get on the plane with
Why
these
you tell him no
whoops.
give
I'm
back?
just telling, bro, no
He can't
give
get his
backs,
money.
bro.
He can't get his
I
money
can't get on the
back.
plane with a box of whoops?
No give backs,
It ain't
bro.
nothing in the
No-
box?
No get.
Open the box. I don't like the way you acting.
Ooh.
See?
You over whooping. Invisible whoops. Time out, y'all. It was a
my
scam.
New,
No.
This is my new invention,
Fuck
bro.
that, y'all. It was a
This
scam.
is my new invention.
He been scamming.
This is my new invention.
The nigga got the box of cereal on here just to look, to show you the whoops. He ain't even got the motherfucking whoop in the box. Straight nut nigga, man.
God.
This is my new invention,
Fuck no.
What the fuck is
This is
going
my new
on,
So you
invention,
never
man?
had nothing. So, and you left this box in Miami. Just that same box you left in Miami.
Bro.
Let's start there. That don't smell like Ocean Drive.
Do your own work on this. Ain't the Ocean Drive whoops.
Let's start there.
The Ocean Drive whoops. Somebody told me Lil J them got them.
I can't get a box of whoops though.
Now look, bro.
I'm sorry to Mama Duck though. Can I apologize to her on the camera for you?
Apologize to
What was
Mama
I-
Duck.
These niggas is
That's what you
retarded,
do.
man.
That's right there. You right here with
Mama
the
Duck?
We pushing peace.
I got a mom. She bipolar, schizophrenic. She be tripping and all that. So I understand. I'm hard on mom time. Only reason I don't even know why I did that. Maybe a little bit of clout chasing with a little bit of extra. I truly apologize to you. Personally to you, like to you. That was just like from a YouTube channel and all that. Yeah, J-Mane got up on me. Put the vicious J-Mane 63rd press on me. Right here, I'm shaking in my boots. I truly apologize. Okay, I'm sorry.
Told y'all it's these whoops. And these bitches invisible right
That's
now.
crazy,
Let's start
though.
there.
Let's start there on me not leaving with no whoops.
Sean, that's the most
got the
peaceful,
whoops
deepest
right
shit you ever seen
These
on
the
your
whoops.
YouTube channel.
These the whoops.
I ain't never seen. I salute you for that. You apologize.
That was big.
That's big.
That was
That's
big.
big.
What we
That's
doing?
big. That's
What we
big.
doing?
Yeah, that was big.
Y'all thought we was in here not pushing peace,
I
bro.
told my
big.
therapist
That's
before I
big.
came in here though, y'all.
Hey, so this is what I need you to do. I need you to go when we leave here, turn your gun into the police department, get these guns out the streets.
No, why would I turn it into the police department?
We need to get these guns out the streets.
Man, when you gonna apologize to Shy Glizzy?
Who? That's another thing.
Let's start the push the piece with Shy Glizzy. Glizzy.
How you
If
gonna apologize to some out of towners, but you got people that you grew up with?
Fuck Shy Glizzy. We ain't on no Shy Glizzy shit. Why you even bring that name up? See, they go, all right, where he go? He talking about Shy Glizzy. I ain't do that. He talking about Shy Glizzy. We pushing peace.
Pushing peace. What? Break that shit down. You know I'm from the rack, bro. I don't know what's going on. I see you got Glizzy in your name. He got Glizzy in his name. I don't know what the fuck the Glizzy came from. I just know about the Glocks. Let's start there.
This is what happened. I took her for a nigga. I took penitentiary chances. He did some sucker shit and he blew up. I blew up on my own time. I can't really say that. That's incriminating, but just I don't know. Just say me blowing up. I had to damn near die a couple times for me to get this fame though. I had to go through near-death experiences to get this shit though. Off the hate, just off the, cause who I am, who I really am. So that's all. It's like it's personal though. It ain't even it's no beef. It's just I literally wake up and use it. All right, I was in a game. I left it. They don't pay me. They don't get no money. That name ain't worth nothing. I just use it for the. He can't even use it for money. I use it for money. I just own the stock that I own in it. I just use it for money. Like this interview, fuck Shy Glizzy. You numbers go up, y'all. Your favorite rapper's a bitch, but we ain't got nothing to do with that. Shy Glizzy was beefing with them in Iraq back in the day.
Yeah, I seen Shy Glizzy whooping like that on bro.
Yeah.
But put it like this. This 2024, bro. Nah, this a new age. We on some different type of time on bro.
This peace shit is crazy with me though. Like
we overwhelmed with the peace shit right now.
I understand the peace. I enjoy the peace and all that, but like
do your homework on me sitting down with Tay Savage and he shot at me. I had to come sit down with Aunt Glizzy. Let's start there.
Makes sense.
Ain't been no extra shit behind this. If I can.
This nigga's retarded.
Of his probation. The judge sentenced him to time served. And Kodak's been in custody since Plantation police reportedly found him passed out in a Bentley with drugs on him.
You want to punch me?
I ain't standing you, homie. I ain't standing you, homie.
Okay, I'm not going to back down from you, Kodak.
When?
I'm not going to back down from you.
My son about to be born in less than 48 hours. I ain't worried about y'all, homie.
After throwing rocks at our photographer. And look at that again.
I wanted to get your side and say hello to you, and you threatened to punch me.
I did.
Threatening to punch me.
Don't threaten to punch me again. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You understand what I'm saying? You want me to call the cops on you right now, Kodak?
You know what I mean?
You want to threaten? You want to threaten to punch me again on camera?
This how I'm living, how I'm living. It ain't nothing seen on BET.
Kodak sings his way out of jail.
All right.
Just like that, he's gone. But the damage, done. As you saw there, a truly bizarre situation. Once again, my photographer being hit in the ribs by those rocks, and he simply...
Yo, you know this nigga about it. Well, not him, I guess the photographer. They're definitely going to sue.
...doing his job to bring all of you at home these images, trying to get Kodak Black to explain he's a public figure, what it was like being in jail the last couple of months. And one final note tonight, if you are curious, you heard my photographer Brian Murphy say,
being famous
call the police,
just
call the cops.
ain't what it's up to
Fort Lauderdale
be.
police were called, a police report was filed, and we'll keep you updated.
Oh yeah,
we're live tonight in Fort Lauderdale.
It ain't what it's up to be, man.
Wow.
It's overrated.
So they did report to the police.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's overrated, man.
You know, I keep trying to give y'all like an insight of how the majority of these rappers live. When you're like a very successful rapper, and this is what I'm telling you, there's levels to this, right? If you wonder why Diddy gets away or probably did whatever he did, allegedly, I don't know if he did it, for years, is that when you're really rich, and I'm even, let's start at the Kodak level, and obviously I'm not accusing Kodak of nothing that got to do with Diddy, but I'm trying to tell you this. Nobody says nothing to you. That's a fact. What you do is either people play catch up in trying to make sure you're good because you're the money getter, but nobody checks you. There's nobody who could check Kodak on his team. That's a fact. There's nobody who could check Diddy on his team. Once you get to it's a sliding scale of A lot of rappers and people in entertainment surround themselves with people that nobody could check them, right? And what that usually allows for is usually for a situation where you see somebody getting in trouble a lot. Like, okay, let me speak on Kodak, right? And by the way, again, I'm not accusing Kodak of nothing with Diddy. I'm just telling you, it's a
you're right about
scale.
that. Can't
Every time
nobody
I've been
check
around
you.
a celebrity who's really up, bro, it's like they don't live on planet Earth. They make their own rules. They do what they want. They treat people where I'm telling you, it's always like that. Here's what I'm saying about Kodak. Kodak is one of the people who, you know, historically, there's videos I can find on YouTube right now where he says, I'm managing myself. Now, listen, I'm not fond of like managers, especially who are just gonna collect 20% and do a bunch of nothing. But a lot of artists, and I think I'm using a lot of names here and don't think I'm lumping all together. But I'm telling you about my experience with people who are on. Like, for example, 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine never wanted to be managed because 6ix9ine wanted to call all the shots. He won all the money. And fuck a manager. He wants people just to, when he says A, they do A. So a lot of times people usually say, what the fuck? Why don't he management, right? Let me show Kodak Black managing himself. Like, I think he made an announcement one time. He basically says he not finna, like, he don't got no manager. Says he has no man. Maybe it wasn't a YouTube video. Oh, that's some money. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay. January 21st, 2021, Kodak reveals, oh my God, they're trying to fuck me over with this. Sorry, hold on. Remember it. And by the way, you're going to see a lot of these things kind of like combine itself. When C Murder was trying to get with Kodak, like obviously Kodak's a lit person who's generating a lot of money. These guys almost try to slide into a manager perspective. And a lot of these new artists, they don't believe in managers, bro. You know why? Because the managers that they know of don't do anything for them. I don't need you to go collect wires or sign contracts. I could do it myself, or I could have my business manager do it, or I could have an assistant do it. Right. Why would I want to manage? Because usually what happens in a game is, and I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing up management with Kodak, right? Let me actually start with that first. The reason why you see Kodak here, like he just got out of jail, and there's no, like, Kodak is a high profile. We want to say are we going to call him an A-list rapper? Do you call him an A-list rapper, or you want to call him B-list? At minimum, a B-list rapper, but still one of the premier rappers in the game. It's no way Kodak Black, who has one of the best attorneys in the game, he's calling the nigga daddy. They know he's going to get out. You're telling me Kodak doesn't have management and everything else that's going to have like a fucking sprinter picking him up, security walking. There's not even going to be an altercation with motherfucking the press. Yo, watch out. We got to bring Kodak in. Yo, they know exactly when. Like, these are jails. Like, they're not just letting people out at any fucking time. They have certain times when they let people out. So if Kodak knows he's getting out, his lawyer knows he's getting out, his team knows he's getting out, why is Kodak out here just chilling dolo? And this is one of the reasons we're seeing a lot of problems with Kodak, if you ask me. Why is Kodak sleeping in his Bentley because he's drunk and he can't call somebody to say, bro, come get my car, nigga, I'm lit as fuck. Bro, get my car, drive me home, make sure I'm good. Why is Kodak having to do all this shit himself? Now, again, I'm telling you, it's it's all his fault. I don't think that Kodak is putting the pieces around him to help himself. It's no way that Kodak should be looking like this when you're that up as a celebrity. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, again, bro, we've seen, do y'all remember when Diddy went to jail? Like, and again, I hate that I keep bringing up Diddy, but
yeah, it's crazy.
I know Wack had fun with it.
Yak definitely putting himself in another situation fresh out of jail. But when you got a lot of money, you don't want to listen to nobody. You want everybody to listen to you, and you think that you're above everything. So he definitely going to motherfucking get a wake-up call, because obviously the wake-up calls he getting ain't enough. So you keep playing with that fire, you going to get burnt. That energy going to come to you. He get a dime or something like that, 10 years in the can, then he'll be able to recognize like, oh, they not playing. Because eventually it's going to build up. Your lawyer can't get you out of every situation when you just constantly bucking the system and you just constantly throwing rocks at the glass house. Straight up.
I see everybody having fun with it. You know what I mean?
But so speaking of whack, did you see the Spiffy Luciano argument?
Nah, what happened?
Oh my God, you saw it, right?
I saw the Spiffy
I seen that clip where y'all said D. John got on Spiffy.
Until we start text messaging.
Who?
And I remember I said I'm watching it now.
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
I got into text message mode.
Basically, basically just to explain it for people who haven't seen it. When I interviewed Spiffy, he made it clear that he fucking hates whack, and went so far as to say that he thinks that if we did a vote, that people would choose to trade whack for Nipsey. Like if we could bring Nip back in exchange for whack dying. It's really a very morbid concept, if you ask me. And I don't want to start playing this game because let's be real. We could all, like, what? You're going to trade me for Zach TV? Like, that's fucked up. Like, it's not. Like, I don't want to start playing this game because you end up in a lot of weird fucking conversations.
Right. Yeah, we could have traded Kobe for a lot of things.
Exactly. Everybody in the NBA, you're gone if we could trade him for Kobe, right? I assume. I don't know anything about basketball, but it seems like that's the sentiment, right? So.
Yeah, they definitely trade Adam for somebody else. Because the master is just all in everything.
Me that Wack when he signed Suede died was saying some shit about he wasn't all that important. He didn't really stream that
Wack
much.
is the Charleston White of the West.
That is a pretty good comparison for sure.
He the Charleston White of the West.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because he had troll whatever situation. He don't mind.
Yeah, but
it ain't no mutual respect with
Wack
him.
ain't like Charleston
It's
White.
Nigga, anybody
It ain't no fair nothing.
Nothing.
He ain't
Everybody
like
gets
Charleston
it.
White.
You know
It ain't
what I
no
mean?
fair
Like, I feel like the troll
Charleston White keep it more real. Wack just in everybody's damn business.
whole lifetime worth of shit that you doing. Like a troll only lasts for so long. They have they little sections of being alive. You can't make a career out of trolling. Is
But
what
I
I'm
will
trying
say
to
that
say.
That's what you saying Wack is?
I mean, this is how he get on. He go on Clubhouse, invite you in there, fry you.
I'm saying, but
and put it out.
Low key, cuz Cuz got like a couple different ventures that keeps Cuz, like, you know. So is that why Cuz lasting longer? You saying?
No, I'm saying as far as the media
Wack got
space,
money.
like,
That's a key difference between Charleston White and Wack is that Wack got money. Wack is actually from a hood. Charleston White was trying to find a hood at 50 years old, running around LA. It's two different things. Wack is like has an amount of respect that Charleston doesn't have. Charleston White a renegade.
What I'm saying,
he got pepper spray.
What I'm saying is, Wack is still a troll. He can have money or whatever, but he still identifies as a troll.
He's just like a troll with more backing.
Yeah, he got
for
more
sure.
backing.
You know,
he don't need nobody.
He's more solidified.
So if
Exactly. He don't need
some
nobody.
relationship, his business is still going. He
That's
don't
what I
gotta
was
watch
saying.
his
I was
mouth.
saying because
His
you
life
said
is
they
figured out.
come and go. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm talking about you can't make a career out of trolling. I have to tell you, it's gonna die out.
Yeah, I mean, both of them are like trolls, you know what I mean? But Wack 100 just in everybody's fucking business, and he knows every fucking thing of everybody's business and who's doing what, and he's just in the mix of everything. So, like, they're two different people, man. And Charleston White is delivering the message. Wack is just telling who the fuck who is. This person is doing this and that person. Charleston White is telling how shit's going on out in the motherfucking the system with different situations. So I definitely don't see them being the same. At all. At all.
Thing that, you know. But now I can get me a nice little watch and just wear me a nice little chain and shine a little bit.
Yeah, you seem really simplistic when it comes to jewelry.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on, Desi Banks.
Who coming to the table like me being a part of the culture?
Hold on, Desi Banks said about Homegirl.
I got a fan base. These people want to see me on that level. This is what's gonna bring numbers to you guys' platform. And because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game.
Right.
You know?
Let me see. He said about that tattoo she had. Rashawn Rock.
Yeah, I look at Blueface and Krishan. He's incarcerated currently, and they've had a very, very contentious relationship. They're back and forth. They fight. They love. They love. They fight. They go forth and on. And she said, "You know what? I love this man. I'm gonna get
Ain't no damn way that she should have got the damn tattoo.
Picture this
That's
man on
straight
my
goofy though. The tattoo on
They
her
got that
face
girl
though.
crazy,
Anywhere
eh?
but the face though. The fuck?
Cause I thought they was done, right? You know?
yeah.
But I guess she must love him.
Oh, it's gotta be.
That boy, I don't know what he got on him, boy. He got boy.
If a chick got a tattoo of Desi on her face, what are you thinking?
You goddamn fool.
Goddamn fool.
You dumb as hell.
Not on your face though. The fuck you gonna get it on your face for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You done. You done with her.
You dumb. Bitch, are you dumb?
So you know you wouldn't want a young lady to get let's just say not a face, but what if she got Desi on her shoulder?
Oh nah, see now don't do the face. Yeah, nah, you can do it anywhere else. That's I like that.
Oh, so if she got a tattoo of Desi anywhere, you cool with
That's pretty. That's cute. I love it. Yes, baby. I love it a lot.
Right.
So you make me feel like okay, I'm doing my thing. You feel me? I'm doing my thing.
The skit that you did with Suki.
Yeah.
Look real.
Yeah.
Come on, Desi.
What skit he do with Suki?
Yeah, like even for that, like okay, so when I do pick women, I try to pick women that this is what they do.
Right.
So I want to bring your environment of what I think you do to this place.
Right.
So that's how I was trying to paint that picture of that skit.
Do you rehearse before you guys do the skit? Do y'all do a dry
Let's
run?
see the skit he did with Suki. Does he bank? What skit did he do with Suki? What skit did he do with Suki? I don't see that one. Yeah, I don't see that one. Yeah, I don't see that one. Yeah. As you can see, like, everybody got to get extra retarded to get on. That's the only way you get on. You got to get extra retarded. If you don't get extra retarded, nobody's paying you attention. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can see the joint with Sugi. I don't see it. Let's see if I take this skit out. Let's see if I can get it out. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh yeah, this was a crazy one.
My boy did it 2 years, no telling, no nothing. I got 20 stacks for my boy. Can't wait to see my boy. Man, no
Hell no. Fuck them up.
That ain't Rico. Give me that money. What are you doing, bro? No, this not you, Rico. This ain't you, bro. This ain't you, Rico. This not you, bro.
I bet you got some What can I get you today? Let me get 2 hot dogs, no buns, because I got the buns.
don't want no burger now? No, I'm cool with a hot dog.
You hell, boy. You hell.
This nigga wild, dog.
When you're ready.
He said he want 2 hot dogs, bro.
This nigga wild.
It's the same shit I listen to up in the pen. Period.
I'm like, what happened, bro? What happened, Rico? What the fuck happened, bro? The man went in one way and came out another way. He supposed to been in the game.
I saw that gas. Let me hit some. The fuck? Come on, hey, put a minute, I hit
You
that
got
gas.
your own blunt, Rico. We don't know what them lips been in there, Rico.
See if I type it that way, it might come up. That motherfucker ain't coming up. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't coming up. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it at all. My man right here do be bugging.
So it's like now I really get to scale my company and I get to do it with people that know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
And what's the name of this company? I'm sorry.
My company is called Normal Culture. This is actually one of my Letterman jackets. Ooh.
Man, bring us on.
Huh?
You just making for chicks?
No, they're actually for men and women.
Do you have a website? Let's pull this website up for you.
Hold on, let me get the makeup on it for you.
Website.
There you go. Just want to make sure you ain't got no makeup on it for you. Add a
So
little
the
bit
back
on.
of my jacket says Hustler.
Period.
Period. Now this is just something that I picked up.
But she always has on like.
But I love a tennis skirt.
Yeah, okay. I would say a little tennis girl
I
outfit.
wear a lot of skirts
Venus.
because I have great legs. So you know.
That motherfucker got a bunch
Serena.
of stains on this motherfucker though. You gotta come on, baby. You can't be coming up here like this.
Why are you even looking at all of that?
Because I can see it even through the glasses. So
Yeah,
I'm just like,
it's-
I mean, people. I want to
This
make
nigga
sure
just
she
weird.
comes in.
Put it like
Well, I got
something
a
or
well, the
something.
thing is, I got a lot of Letterman jackets, but this was the first one. This was the first one that I grabbed because it matched my shoes on today Valentine's Day.
I get it.
So they was
You know what I'm
on.
saying? So
It
we
wasn't
gonna keep
ready.
going.
It wasn't ready for the day.
I'm always ready, no matter what it is.
You might have been. It wasn't ready for the day.
And that's
This nigga want to argue with all the women. Like, come on, man.
fine.
He's drawing so much attention to the
Right.
little coat.
So
I like the coat because she brought up the coat like she's
So you just
showing
leave
the
you
coat.
leave it at that.
She's
It's
putting
literally-
the coat on display. So when I look at the coat, I'm like, okay, let me look at it for real.
But
The
this,
cut
but,
is cute.
but you
The
want to know
color's
what? That's
cute.
also how you
I
know
just
that I
said
just
what's
wear it.
coming
I
on.
didn't just pop this motherfucker out of the bag. You know what I'm
knocking
saying?
her.
Like
I'm
it's
just
my
saying
actual
what I
product.
teasing, I'm
you can
teasing.
look, and you know what? You're absolutely right. My jacket, it probably do got a few stains on it, but you know what else you can see? This is some good ass leather. This ain't that cheap shit that you get at the alley. This ain't that none of that other shit. Touch this.
Dry cleaner would have had that motherfucker.
Feel it.
Give her a
but-
couple dollars. And
Can nobody see the stains on it? You the one that's close up on it. Can nobody see the stains on the jacket? The man won't point the girl's stains out. That's some lame nigga.
rush
Exactly.
the process, man. That shit could have
Period.
came through
So-
clean. That's
so-
all
so
I'm
what do you-
saying.
Right.
So
If you really love your brand,
But
that
that's
shit
what
shouldn't
niggas
come
do.
through
That's
looking
license-
like
that's
nothing.
license
No,
y'all
ain't
telling me
none of
about.
that. I like a
Hold
chick
on.
to be
Anyway, so what
clean,
was you saying?
man. That's all.
so what do
We
you
putting this shit on display.
What about what?
so what do you got to say about? So I see you got your shit going on.
Right.
You got your clothing line going on. You got what else you have? Swimsuit.
Yeah.
No. I'm not. But I'm saying. So what do you got to say about the people that had the comments about your UGG boots and all this, and they didn't know what was going on?
Oh,
Let's
so
talk
last
about
week, yeah, with the whole UGG boot situation, honestly, like, I don't really give a fuck about what y'all say about UGG boots because guess what? Them motherfuckers is like, how much it cost? Like $200?
Like $200.
They're like $180 or $200 or whatever. That's a $200 boot. I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker was falling apart with a hole in the bottom.
Were they the chestnut ones?
They're mine. Yeah, my chestnut ones.
But the chestnuts, everybody knows
But
the chestnut
you
turns into
supposed to,
traps.
like,
You get a new one next year.
Your UGG boots are supposed to look worn. They're not
Yeah.
supposed to be stiff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you act like I came here with some motherfucking goddamn Asics on or some New Balance or something. Like, I had Uggs on, like, suck my dick, and it was storming raining outside. Like, you can really suck my dick and my ass.
Whoa.
Oh my God!
You didn't know. That's what
See,
Cardi
that's
B
what happens.
said.
You gotta take. Listen.
You didn't hear what Cardi B
Stains on you
said?
make you feel like that.
Make you feel like fuck this shit.
So my bad.
Come in clean, you don't act like that. Notice how you ain't acting like that. It's a difference.
Because now he
Y'all know what I'm saying.
We still been with the conversation that moved on. We
not
talking
going
about
back
something
in the
totally
Pandora
different. But why are you still talking about something that we didn't moved on? We 2 conversations over. That's light-skin behavior.
Oh, baby.
You keep on missing it.
you keep
I
trying
don't care
to
about that shit. Hey, the truth needs no support. I mean, I don't got it. It's not about being light skin, brown skin, or green skin.
I never said you were lying.
This ain't no Dr. Seuss books.
And I never looked. But
I'm just saying when you put it on display,
but
right?
now listen,
I wanna
we
see
heard.
it
But
at
guess
its
what? Let me tell you
magnitude.
something. But
I just want to see it in its magnitude.
And I feel you, and I heard what you said.
That was giving you your love. My bad, it came out loud.
No, and see the
Right.
thing is like I said before, I agree with you. And once I said I agree with you, we continue to have a conversation about something else and then something else after that.
Correct.
And then you stayed right there. And I'm just like, why are you still talking about something that we've moved on from?
I was just saying because I see it starting to pour. Okay, you want me to tell you why?
It doesn't even.
Can I tell you why? You asked me. No, but you asked me.
Okay,
you asked me.
Okay, so.
It's because I'm starting to see it pour out into your character now. Once I said it, your characteristics have changed.
How did my
the way you're
characteristics
approaching
change?
different things, just the way you're starting to speak now. But it's fine. Continue.
Well, no, did you watch our episode last week?
I'm just watching how you're starting to speak now, though. Like,
but did you
were
say-
very elegant at first, and then once I said, "Hey, there was a few stains on the jacket."
No. I think it's because you kept going.
She went. No, I did not. I kept.
Yes, you did.
No, I sat back.
You did. No,
And then I just
that's when
started
I
to
said
see what
something
it
because you kept
was. I
going.
just started to see. Okay, now she's starting to get. The real you's coming out.
So were you trying? Were you poking at her?
All
antagonizing?
I said was, I said, see, that's what happens. Cleanliness is next to godliness. When you come in clean, your spirit gonna be clean, and the way that you approach shit is gonna be clean. Trust me. I know. Especially for a lady. I mean, damn.
Men be knowing so much more about ladies than our
I'm
generation.
only
It's crazy.
calling out the obvious. I'm
Why?
not up in here on no
Men
bullshit.
love to tell
Everybody
females
always
about
think this shit is
themselves.
just rude.
I'm so confused.
Shit ain't rude. That shit's the truth. That shit's the truth.
So we
love baby to death. I never took.
You can already tell, don't no hoes want to be around this nigga. This nigga want to argue with all the ladies. Like, straight lame shit. The fuck the hoes want to hang around you and you want to argue with him and bicker on some female shit, man. This nigga's like a female, man.
Nothing from her. I just said what it was. Now, I bet you she don't ever come in on any other podcast with a dirty ass jacket on again. We gotta do shit like this.
Nah,
So
it'll
a
never
whisper in the
change.
air
Well,
wasn't going to do it?
That's the aesthetics
No.
of the jacket. If that's the
Where's the
aesthetics
dirty?
of the jacket, then let's say that. That's not the aesthetics of the jacket.
It's
If
her
you ran it
jacket.
through the mud and say, hey, this is how it's
He
supposed
gotta
to
wear
look.
the jacket.
It's makeup and shit. Like this.
It's like
It's your brand.
It's your brand.
Man, this nigga act like he gotta wear the fucking jacket.
And I said,
And then
okay,
later on, I made a
fine,
joke.
but you
I
just
said, well,
kept
damn.
going. But then you kept
Look how
going
it's
and
changed your
going and
character.
going and going and
How?
going. Because you just kept
You kept going.
Like,
Bullshit.
damn,
No,
like, when you said,
we don't
when you
need your
said it-
pom-poms.
When you said it the first time.
You don't need my
You don't hear niggas
pom-poms?
speaking for me. We don't need you to speak
I didn't
for
ask who was
nothing.
speaking for you. I'll speak when I want to speak, so it don't matter.
Ain't nobody being rude.
I'm a grown ass woman. I'll talk when I feel like I should be talking.
We don't need that.
I didn't ask what
God.
you needed.
I said what
Like,
I
I'm
said.
so confused.
Period, point blank.
He has
And
so
I
much to say
stand
about
on
females,
that. And I
as
stand
if
on
he's a
that.
female.
And I
That's the
stand
light
on
skin
that.
shit we talking about.
And I
Why is he so
stand on
concerned
that.
as how a woman is presenting herself, how she should
Stand on,
talk?
this is her brand. This is what she's representing.
It's
It
not
ain't got
your
shit to
brand.
do with you. Like, you got
You
some
literally
good.
could have watered her, kept it. I
Actually,
love it, and
sit next to
stopped.
nobody
You kept
that don't want to keep
going.
their brand tidy. How could I ever even want to put my chick in that shit?
This shit-
How?
this
She gonna
shit-
ask me, does the stains come on it
Niggas be
too?
having too much say so when it comes
She
to
gonna
a
ask me, do the
bitch.
stains come on it too? Man, a real one is.
No, ain't nobody.
Man, come on.
Fuck your extra
Come
shit
on,
like
baby.
that.
Bitches, dog.
Come on,
I
baby.
don't give a fuck if this mother.
I just said what I
How this
said.
motherfucker
It came to
look?
my mind.
Guess what?
It makes you
look at
mad.
this motherfucker
It
and
makes you
still see
angry.
what the fuck
You
going
should
on.
have
You
ignored it
should
if
be
you felt like it wasn't the truth.
You kept going. That's
don't
the point we're
believe you.
making.
One more time.
I'm going to
You came
speak
up
when
here
I
for
want
a
to
walk.
speak.
You ain't
And I
walked
didn't
for
walk.
shit.
And I don't give a fuck. And I'm still fucking here. So what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna remove me? The fuck?
To walk or to talk?
And I didn't walk, and I'm talking, and I'm still at this mic. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
And this has
Where's
been.
the walk?
And I didn't walk, and I'm talking, and ain't nobody removed me.
was average.
So what the fuck is going
That
on?
shit was average.
Okay.
Man,
Would you like to this? Is this his shit? Because I saw him come on where everybody was sitting down. So you can't tell me when the fuck to get out. These two can.
Church, come on, for real.
Come on.
This what we
So you
doing.
could pop your shit, but nobody else can?
Why
I'm
you trying
so
to detour?
confused.
Hey,
Whatever. Whatever.
Go assist, nigga. Go.
Whatever. And that's why I got my title, because what the fuck is you talking about?
If we gonna really look at it.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
In 4D.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You know it was.
Okay.
You I get it. That's your assistant.
I didn't even know what he said. What did he say?
I understand.
All right, enough of this nigga. This nigga just want to argue with the females. Straight lame. This shit's lame as a motherfucker. Yeah, this nigga's lame. This nigga want to argue with the females every second.
Right, man, that's a good look, yo. But I want to ask you, right? When you first came out, right, you was the hottest thing out. All the females was going crazy over you. Was the older woman trying to get at you?
Nah, it was the other way around. It was me. I was trying to get at them. Hell yeah. You gotta think, man, like, you know, JD's whole moniker is Young Flying Flashy. So like I said, Jermaine was like the nigga on the block who had the gold rope chain, the whips, the women, you know, a young nigga coming up, you see that, you want them same things. So I remember one time, you know, the Gentleman's Club used to be popping, the old GC or the Gold Club. Now this is the GC Gentleman's Club. And, you know, I didn't want to say the studio one night. So Jay like, man, stay your ass in the car. So, you know, Jermaine had a driver. So I stay in the car. You know, Jermaine and one of them come down. She's like, man, where all the girls at? All the girls surrounded by the G-Wagon. You just see a little nigga with braids hanging out the G-Wagon. That's me out the parking lot. What's up, baby? What's happening? Yeah, I'm JD Artist. Where JD got so mad, he came out like, man, get your ass back in the car. Man, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, nigga, listen, these girls I'm looking at in Atlanta, this ain't nothing like what I'm seeing at school. These is grown women. Like I'm seeing it at 12, 11. You know what I mean? Like this is what's around. So, you know, I became a product of my environment. You know, I think that's why I am the way I am today. You know, it's because you know what I mean? You know, like JD really my pops. Like, you know, so of course anything that is around at a young age, it you know, it's in your mind like, oh, that's how I want it. That's how I want it. I want the girls, I want the cars, I want the jewelry, I want all that shit. And I just use it as my hunger. But, you know, Jermaine always been 10 toes down solid. You know what I mean? He never been on no none of that. You know what I mean? If anything, Jermaine is always this person that's looking out. And I think that's why, you know, even through our ups and downs, it happens. We family. We gonna go through it. But, you know, it's all about how we come about that shit. And, you know, I love JD to death. You know, I'll do anything for him. That's my man to the casket close. So, you know, JD.
Speaking of that, man, what was the situation between you and JD that went viral so months ago? And I think the brat jumped in. Like, what was going on, yeah?
All right, so in a more simpler way, I'm gonna explain it like this. It's family. Family has their issues, except because of who we are, it's public, and you see it, right? And with me and Jermaine, it's always been a competitive thing. Like I said, it's been just that. It's, you know, Jermaine's a big Star Wars fan. And I always compare this with Obi-Wan and Anakin. You know, Obi was the teacher. Anakin at the time before he went dark, he was the understudy. He was underneath Obi. And, you know, you see young Anakin want to get out there and go to battle, go to war, and I'm ready. And Obi always, not yet. Not, you know, you think you're ready, but you're not.
You can't go against Mr. Miyagi, though. If he put you on, you should respect that, man. You know, it's always, you know, the people that you try to look out for. They
It's
want
like,
to challenge.
I'm ready. Is you fucking crazy? Like,
challenge
I'm ready to
the
go.
man for it.
And I also want to prove to you that I'm that motherfucker and I want to be the best motherfucker on the label or the best Jedi, period. And, you know, it's always been that competitive nature of, damn, man, you know, me coming up young, like, is he holding me back or is he da-da-da? Man, I got to prove to him. That's why that I'm a Flirt record meant so much to me, to show him, like, yo, this is my first number one without you. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, we're just alike. And I'm always wanting to make him happy. I think me wanting to make him happy and him just an applause from him. You know what I mean? You know,
You want that. You know, I'm sure Unc at the time wanted that from Dre, that acknowledgement, that love, that respect. You know what I mean? And he gives it to me, but Jermaine, he shows it differently. He'll do it behind your back, like give you all your props and be like, yo, don't tell about why I said this shit. So I don't want that shit blow. He don't need to know that he right. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how he is. But that's all it is. It's competitive nature. You know, it's always competitive nature. It's never personal. This shit stems because it's like, nigga, I'm better than you. Nigga. Well, just show me, nigga. Jay, like, nigga, I got all the records you got. I did them. Show me. When nigga, I try to show you, nigga, but nigga, you put out of my system out before I can even give you a fucking chance. Like, you know what I mean? So it's that father-son shit that every father and son go to. You know, you growing up, you smelling yourself now, you getting some ass now, you got money, my bag damn near just up if not bigger than yours. You know, I'm pushing the same cars you driving now that man shit is popping off. That, you know what I mean? So all of our things has been competitive. That's all it is. Me wanting to prove to him, me showing him trying to be like, Bow Wow, listen. It's like, nah, nigga, I've always been like the little pit bull on the label. And then, you know, with Brat, you know, we just did the 50 years of hip hop. We did the Social Death tribute at the BET Awards. That was my first time seeing Brat in a minute. And we ain't say no words to each other. Like, we don't speak. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we don't talk. But for me, it's about JD. That's who found me. You know what I'm saying? That's who taught me this. That's who I talk to every single day, 5 times, 6 times, 8 times out the day. That's who, Jermaine's a big video gamer. We on Madden all the time. We all I'm probably calling me right now as I'm talking to you. Like, that's my man. Like, and he's happy that I'm back and I am too, because when I wasn't there, Cass was telling me, like, man, that shit hurting. Like, this one hurt. Like, I'm like, damn, man, that's fucked up. Like, I take that L. I fucked up, just like I said, being in my feelings and lashing out and just that anger I had for him, just, and now we had a good place. And I don't think I'll ever see us feuding or fighting again. Ever.
Yeah, that's coming up spoiled and entitled. JD spoiled him and made him feel like he should have everything. So, when you get treated like that, you don't know how to respect it. Then you want to go against the people that put you in position. So, you got to learn, though.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy to hear that. So you and the Brad, y'all not speaking. It's not over that situation you and JD had, right? Because y'all cool now. So, I mean, she's still mad over that?
This is Brad's situation, because no matter what, that's still sis. No matter what. You know what I mean? Brad is very loyal to Jermaine. Very, very, very loyal. One thing about Brad, you cannot question her loyalty for Jermaine at all. And Brad got at me publicly, and I was going to respond back. And, I thought about it when I was in the car, and I was like, number one, I erased everything. I said, I'm not going to respond back to Brad. I said, number one, Brad's a woman. And number two, her energy, she really like the middleman, and she more mad at me because we got to keep the family tight. Like, she doing what any big sister would do. And of course, she going to ride with JD and do whatever. You know what I mean? So I respected that, and I understood where her energy was coming from. I knew it wasn't coming from a hateful place, but I think because of that last DM or that last text that we did have, and then I seen a couple little Dish Nation interviews, and and she'll be like, and everybody, so what's up about it? Like, skip it, that topic, or I don't want to talk about it. But she's a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? At the end of the day, Brad could be as harder. Man, Brad listen, Brad is very soft. Sis is very soft, all right? But that's how I took it. There's no ill malice behind it or anything like that. Like, it's all love. But even at the awards,
Yeah, keep public shit, private shit in private. You know what I'm saying? Keep private shit in private. You will get to tripping.
He ain't just bite my style. The nigga bit my dick.
Nigga, what?
That nigga took the best moments of Hassan Campbell being drunk, and he ran with that shit. With his federal informant. Man, listen, man. Me?
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Y'all ain't never seen a nigga like me on the internet.
What did that nigga say?
Come downstairs.
Charleston White bit my style.
He ain't just bite my style. The nigga bit my dick. Pause. That nigga took the
big old African legs. You hear me? Nigga Bambaataa was a big nigga. And that's that boy. He said that man, he didn't start out just pushing. He started out, he gave it a turn. I remember what the boy said. It was an interview. The boy said, he said that Bambaataa was thighing him. Meaning he'll make him lay on his belly and keep his thighs tight together and put his greasy thighs.
Man, who the fuck said shit like that, man? Who the fuck said man? Man, he ain't said no shit like that on camera, man.
He said on the bottom.
Man, ain't no fucking way he even thought of no shit like that.
Man, the boy was a kid. He didn't think of it. It happened to him. It ain't just thought. It just came into his head. It was an experience. The man, listen, Bambaataa was a big nigga, and at the time, listen, man, he wasn't. Man, that man. Say.
Y'all know why they beefing?
So my question was, why wouldn't you loosen your thighs up so he can just go through there? He couldn't make you keep them thighs tight, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna loosen them thighs up, nigga. You ain't finna push that meat up on. I'm gonna bow leg them thighs. You hear me? I'm gonna lay bow legged, but you just get right on through there. He kept them thighs tight so that man can get that friction. Man, that man got to get that friction. He kept his thighs tight. That's you talking about. And so he said that's how. So this how he say. He was pushing that dick up. He was greasing his thighs and pushing that dick up through his thighs before he started plunging it. He just didn't start off plunging. So I mean, yeah. That little yellow backside couldn't take it. He had to grease them thighs at first. He let him grow up. So he was thighing him when he was 15, 16. He didn't start pushing that dick back until he was about 17, 18. So he'll molest him during the daytime, and after he get through molesting him, the nigga go home and kill people in the neighborhood, and then come back and knock on the door in the morning.
This how you take his frustration out.
Bambaataa had that boomerang dick. You hear me? Sending him on out the door, got him coming back knocking on nothing for that dick the next day, and then coming back hollering he was getting.
That motherfucker Charleston White crazy.
Yeah. And Bambaataa was a big nigga. So Bambaataa is a nigga that's jet black. He black like Kodak Black. And that other nigga is a red yellow nigga. Yeah. So nigga, he was bruised.
I gotta talk to Charleston, man. I can't let him talk about my friend Hassan Campbell like this. I can't let this happen.
He was whooping that nigga with his pelvic bone.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, Charleston White went crazy.
You mild sauce, my nigga, mild. M-I-L-D. You ketchup. You ain't hot sauce. Nobody agree? So I'm wrong. Okay, I can be wrong. I'm talking about, but we at the what is this called? This is the Laugh Factory. If we was at the Savoy, you wouldn't be able to be up here that long. The niggas be like, get your whole ass down, nigga.
I came up in the hardest rooms in Brooklyn.
And what happened?
And you ain't never with them rooms.
You just yelling.
Because I don't have a mic. I can talk to you straight up. You want to talk about it? You saying I'm mild. You saying I ain't come through the streets or the gutters is straight bull. And if you want to ask somebody, ask the mother that you know what I do. Ask them. Okay, all right. Listen. This be fair. Fair conversation.
Larry, way to go.
No. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and real. You say you keep it 100. Know how I get down.
How?
32. I rip.
You rip lights?
I rip. You ask any ever see me bomb. Anybody. And you ask anybody that don't know me, I keep it gangster.
I don't say you
No, you trying to say I'm a bum. I ain't no bum.
No, I didn't say
And that saw.
Your comedy is mild. It's mild.
You know what? You know what? You know what you're doing now? You're a provocateur. You know how to incite people. Ain't nothing mild about my.
People look at you.
Ain't nothing.
If you was at the mall, they'll put you out with your hot dog in your hand.
And guess what? And guess what? And guess what? You can say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say. You calling me a mild comic is totally off.
So you a strong comic.
I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
That's right.
Yeah, Corey know how to get the keys to your bus. Corey grabbed the keys to his bus, boy, and pulled straight off. He couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? You know, in those certain situations, you got to know, just go ahead and fall back, man. Don't say nothing, man. Just fall back. He wasn't supposed to say anything, man. He let Corey go ahead and get him, man. Corey held it on him, too. Situations get crazy. I fuck with Corey though. Corey definitely be snapping. I went to one of his comedy shows. Corey definitely be snapping. Yeah, he be snapping.
They say, oh, you ain't got nothing else to joke about? We've been getting money for years doing comedy. Hell yeah, we got shit to joke about. What are you talking about? But motherfuckers say they ain't. Anyway, hold on. We finna see something. All right, I think this shit loud as it go. That nigga stupid. That nigga said nigga can't say. I ain't fucking with it no more, man. Them motherfuckers be trying to act like.
It's Wichita hurt my mouth.
Man.
Well,
Wichita.
I tried to motherfucking.
Is that blood in my mouth? Wichita.
I tried to motherfucking be square, but anyway, so I'm up here at this motherfucking Laugh Factory, Craig.
Yeah.
Normally I'm standing outside.
They set my mic off.
I don't like to be inside these comedy clubs in Hollywood because once you walk in there, you on the grid. You ever see that movie with Riddick where he wanted them people to come get him so he could jack their ship?
Right.
So he looked right into that camera. They was like, there you go.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like walking into a lot of the Hollywood comedy clubs because you on the grid where the people like TMZ and all the other company ran by them people, they basically got access to your whole whatever you do.
Yeah, your set, yeah. Yeah.
So I took a chance. I went inside. And naturally, they asked me to go up whenever I pop in. Everybody be so shocked. Damn, Corey came in? Bottom line, the whole ass nigga knew I was going up after him. That hurt his feelings. Because he was headlining the other shows.
Right.
You funny enough to headline them shows till the real boss niggas come in, homie. Nigga like me, they be scared to let me go up in the middle of them shows because after I get off, then y'all can't pull off what y'all trying to pull off. You know this, but that hurt the whole nigga feelings. So, long story short, whole nigga went up there, did his time, plus stayed on longer. Let me tell all you mild ass comedians, it don't matter how long you stay on. Soon as you get off, they finna see another level of comedy when I go up. This sound arrogant, but I gotta say what I got to say. So the whole ass nigga saw the crowd wasn't dead. Cause you know at the end of the night, they be like, oh, they seen too much. No, they ain't seen shit. When I get up there, That's when they see something. So the whole ass nigga, I didn't even know the nigga was in there. I thought he left because he acted like he was leaving out.
Yeah.
The security guard at the front told me after all of the bullshit happened, that whole ass nigga act like he was leaving, but he was like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna watch this nigga. So he had some animosity with me.
Right.
I ain't never did nothing but been respectful to that boy because I'm scared of people that's ugly. Ugly people never get a fair shot in life. Let's just say that. When you ugly, do we got that picture? Could you put that picture up for a second? When you ugly, dog, the world is cold. You could be caked up. You could have a bag, but you still ugly. That's why I'm scared of ugly people, man. That boy looked like one of them kids you donate money to, like 40 cents a week or something like that.
Right.
You know the little boy, did he start laughing? He one of them looking motherfuckers. Look, this is a picture of self-hate. He ugly. He didn't want to make a baby with nobody that remotely looked like him. So this is some mail order bride looking ass Asian woman that he bred with, and she left him right after the baby was out because he ugly. Ugly people will do something to you or start mess because they ain't got nothing to lose. People who could get bitches at the club, they don't really want to fight. It be the motherfuckers who can't get bitches that's always jumping it off. So I'm just saying, I'm up against an ugly person. It's not fair. They need ugly people security. Whenever somebody ugly come in, they should have to fill out a form different than everybody else. So the ugly boy came in there, watched my show. All you people who didn't get the truth, here's the truth right here. On everything I love, the man was watching me do my thing on stage. His jealousy just bust out of him. I didn't say nothing to that man. When I see that man and I speak to him, I'll be like, hey, brother, how you doing? Even though I always knew he was a hoe-ass nigga. There's a lot of motherfuckers, Corey, I never liked that nigga and all that shit. I ain't playing that shit, but I got it for receipts. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody listen to this. I want you to fact check this. When I said on stage, if you've been in more than 3 movies, you probably had a dick in your ass, that nigga said, hey! As anybody who was there that night. When I said, if you done 3 or more movies, you probably, I don't know how probably is spelled right now, but probably had a dick in your ass. That struck the nerve in that nigga for him to start talking crazy and yelling while I was on stage. So all you people out there who think Corey is the motherfucker who is the aggressor, you wrong. He a hoe-ass nigga who wanted some attention. Look, he did about an extra 10 minutes than what he was supposed to do, talking about my DVD coming out, y'all, and y'all gotta support it and all that sucker shit. Nigga, I hope this DVD, I hope this Netflix shit funny, garbage ass nigga. I want you to be rich as you could be because you ugly. You need Oprah Winfrey type paper to walk the earth like you want to walk the earth, homie. You ugly. Your neck like this. It's naturally like this. Watch that nigga when he relax. You know, when people relax, they do this. That nigga relax, they do this. It still be up. It still be up. He looked like one of them people from a village somewhere where people put oil pipelines through that shit without asking them. That's what he looked like. He ugly. So he wants me to jump and fall for the sucker shit. This for the youngsters. That man did everything in his power to get me to come out my body. We live in Hollywood, dog. Everything is a videotape. You can't come out your body because a nigga invites you to do it no more. When you get with a motherfucker, you got to get with his ass somewhere else. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You can't just doot 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 like back in the day. Boop, ba-da, boop. You can't do that no more. It's a video of you doing whatever you do.
Right.
And if you really out here productive, man, you ain't got time to get them people money at the county. You ain't got time to get them people time at the county. Wherever you at. That man tried his best to make me come out my body, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
It
I'm
ain't
just
worth
saying.
it. It ain't worth it.
Right, it ain't worth it there.
Oh, yeah.
I said, if we was somewhere outside of Hollywood, you wouldn't be acting like this. And them people wouldn't let you talk as long as you talked.
Right.
He knew I was going up. That's why he was mad. Y'all act like I'm the motherfucker who walk around disrespecting people.
Right.
It's people out here know that they are men who mess with men, but they want to act like people hating on them. It's people out here who know that you funny, and they want to act like, oh, you said something to him. Corey Holcomb don't say nothing to these people out when I'm in the streets. Are y'all crazy? That man ugly. That's what all that stemmed from. He ugly. Of course not talented, like I said. He mild as a comedian.
Yeah.
He the type of nigga you be like, okay. On tours, he always opening up. The whole nation know him, but he an opener. They can't close it out with Ugly Larry.
That's crazy.
That's Ugly Larry. You gonna always have to pay for hoes, homie. You ugly.
Man.
You broke the cardinal rule. Somebody in your family did something wrong in the last generation, and God put your face together like that. And your neck and head together like that. You tried to have a baby. Get the mark off there. I don't like that. Put that family picture up there. That's the one that's most revealing. Well, it ain't his family because the bras stopped messing with him as soon as she got the baby because she got the bag.
Well, that's his child, though.
We don't know that's his child because they holding that baby. Look at old girl. See, look how she looking away. Body language is everything.
Oh, here we go.
She looking toward the baby. Like, I'd rather lean this way than that way.
Corey hold it on.
I've been in situations like this before. That bitch don't fuck with him. This show ain't for everybody. This show ain't made to make everybody happy. It's for the people who can handle what it is. So I'm just saying, I take solace in looking at this picture. This picture is so messed up in so many ways. Y'all, look at that picture.
Ooh, man. He said he was sticking up for his boy, too. He said he was sticking up for Dave. On TMZ, he said, you know, he heard some things you had said about Dave, and he was kind of, that was on his mind, too. Did you hear him say that?
Man, I'm very respectful of what I had to say about Dave. Y'all want to break that down? I done broke it down.
Yeah.
Only thing I did was joked about Dave's shirts because I'm a comedian. That was the joke I threw in there. What I said was,
I ain't got nothing against you men wanting to be women. But if all y'all men want to be women, what the women gonna do? Gabrielle Union has transitioned Dwayne Wade into a full-blown sissy.
Damn. Damn. You know, snap. Yeah, he snapped. Yeah. Hey, man. It's been a long day, long day, man. But it's your boy DZ, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back, man. Hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe, man. And I'm out.